Alright, so welcome again, people, to MG Sports TV. Hashtag Big Boys Time. Oh crap, I never update. I need to do one more with some people. I never updated for my IG. So I'm going to do that right now. Big up on yourself, people. Hit the like button as you come in. See them now. Don't know what the internet is, but the internet is going bad from what here. Big up on yourself, people. Big up on yourself. Massive respect. STATHS versus Mona is the talk of the town for today and tomorrow. That will be the talk of the town. Tomorrow we will know who will be going through. Tomorrow we will know who will be going through to the semi-finals of the Schoolboy Manning Cup competition. Tomorrow we will know. So big up on yourself, people. Hit the like button as you come in. Hit the like button as people hit the like button. It's very important that you do so. Very important. Let me start the poll. One Shalan, big up yourself. Big up yourself, One Shalan. Let me start the poll, people. I don't know why the internet not so consistent, you know. And look how far it peak. It should not give me no problem like how it peak so far. Take a sip. Be a mosquito bite me. Anyways, let me see comments. Hashtag Big Boys Time. In the comments, start the poll. Hashtag Big Boys Time. Hashtag hit the likes. I'm missing now 100, 200, finally 300. Start the poll. 26 likes to reach, people. I'm start the poll. I'm start the poll. Big up on yourself. Man said, boy, sir, as STATHS man, me did one month more I go through, but tomorrow, either one away alone I go through. Now, tomorrow is going to be an epic battle between Mona and STATHS. Now, we will also touch on the KC game because tomorrow, 2 games are playing tomorrow. I initially today someone sent me something. I thought initially that they would play all games. So Clive Stewart's apparently, based on what I'm seeing, there's no change in the fixture as yet. So apparently people, only 2 matches will be played tomorrow. I haven't seen any changes as yet. I haven't seen anything would dictate so. So as it stand, only 2 games will be played tomorrow. Let me just make a second confirmation before anything. Let me just check something, people. Let me check something. Alright, so confirm. Nothing has changed as yet. At this present moment, nothing has changed. Clive Stewart said JC are going tomorrow. So it seems like a Saturday the JC game I play. Ronaldo said JC I win Manning Cup. I'm sorry, George's fans. Ronaldo, as a Cornell College fan, how you bring JC's up? As a Cornell College fan, what ties do you have to the mighty Jamaica College? The mighty Jamaica College. Because you always bring them, you know. You always bring them. Every day, big up yourself. Bless up yourself every day. Massive respect. Me need to bring up the link. Need to bring up the link as well. So people, I do apologize for starting so late this evening. The reason for the late start was when I went to the game today down at Jungle. Boy, I made a little stop. I made a small stop down by Spanish Town Road. I make a visit, had a conversation with one of the schools. You know, just because me did nearby. So me just make a stop. You know, just to check up and see what I go on. But as it stands, everyone seems ready. Orville House said then, one done, one Clarendon College, STATHS and knockout Mona tomorrow. CC versus STATHS for Olivia Shield. Very, very interesting. Me not understand. So Cornwall fans I bring JC and Clarendon College fans I bring STATHS. Yeah, unruly. On Saturday the game I play. The game is going to be played on Saturday. So 42 votes, 44 likes. Let's see if we can hit the likes, people. Let's see if we can get the likes up. Ramp up the likes, people. Ramp it up. We up there. Them on IC said Mona versus STATHS and Catching versus KC. Why, people? Me don't tell no people say me I go open up the call line this evening now. You know what? Since I just 2 games will be reviewing tonight, I will be opening the call line earlier tonight. So we can take some calls, because a lot of calls were coming in last night. Unfortunately, we weren't able to take all the calls because of time. So we start early this evening, and because that was too much alone, we can take some of the calls and have a longer or more general discussion on the competition. We can take some calls and have a longer and more general discussion on the competition. Good. So how we stay, people? Want to look up at the top? You see where they see the talking point? You know what? Let me just drop the number in the comment section right now. Siobhan Pierre, look like almost everybody want my school go home. Big up yourself, Siobhan. Big up yourself. So I'm drop the number in the comment section, people. And the reason why I want to open the call line this evening early, because before me touch into the predictions, I want to hear the supporters them, all of the supporters them come out, and I want to hear their thoughts on the game tomorrow. Who do they think is going to play? Shane, it's on a change them stands all now. So as it stands, it seems like it remains the same. So the Schoolboy football platform, maybe it was an error. Maybe it was an error. What I should have done, I should have called somebody but JC and find out. People, me drop the number in the comment section now. For the call the number now. Me drop the link as well, so you can come onto the platform and tell me what you guys think. The link is pinned in the comment section. I'm gonna drop the number within the comment section, so you can tell me. Renal Rankin said all games now play the same day. So apparently 2 games playing tomorrow, 2 playing on Saturday. For me, that is madness. Let me tell you why it's madness. Because say STATHS and KC got through, right? And JC and Georges are player. And Hydel and something they are player. If STATHS win their game and KC draw, it would have meant that KC come second in the group, STATHS come first. So the next day, which is George's JC, Hydel Tivoli, if Hydel win their game, Hydel at this present moment I lead the group. And Hydel can say no, sir. If me draw the game, it's a possibility that I can come second. I can come second and play STATHS. So guess what me I go do? Me I go win my game and play if you play KC. So how it's structured at this present moment, the games who are playing, the teams who are playing on Saturday might have an upper advantage in cognitively selecting who they want to play in the semi-finals. So me give an example now. if Hydel win their game, automatically, that is 7 points for Hydel. If Hydel win their game, Hydel upon 4 points right now. That is automatically 7 points. But if Hydel play against Tivoli, and then here say, KC a lead, and the Mona and Stats game a draw nil-all on a 80th minute. Want to listen up, people. And the game a draw 80th minute. Hydel can say, oh crap. That means if me win my game, I go play second place team. And the second place team is going to be between Mona and Stats. The second place team is going to be Mona and Stats. If me draw my game, automatically me advance. But either if Georges win for them game, if Georges beat JC, them are going to tap the group. Which means I'll be able to play either KC who's at first, and then now Georges will play Stats. So we can structure how me plan to play around the results that is going to play tomorrow. And let me give you another example. So Hydel a lead. Hydel upon 7 points. Can at this present moment Hydel upon 4. If them draw the game now go upon 5. So Hydel a lead. Chevron Pierre said there's no advantage in my mind. I think it's looking at it from a marketing standpoint. But no, Shav, listen keenly. Shav, me drop the link. Come on and explain your point of view. Why you think it might not be any advantage? Come on and tell me. I really wanted to understand this. Look into it. When you look into it, wanted to look into it. If Georges are play against JC, and them know say, if JC beat them, JC will go up on 6 points. In the aspect of them, say they want to lead JC 1-0, 70 minutes, which put them on 7 points. And then get a call, and here say, catching a lead. So catch it, which means catching a go top for them group. No, them don't know that. So they don't not go into the game knowing say catching top the group, catching their number 1. No, sorry, my apologies. I'm KC. My apologies. Let me make it clear. So for tomorrow game on Friday, I'm write it down, people. So I'm gonna call something there. So Friday, KC win, which will put KC upon 7 points. Stats win, which will put Stats upon 6 points. Just saying. KC automatically top the group, which would in turn mean that KC will play second place automatically of the next game, of the next group. People want to listen. Listen. Now listen to this and know. Georges STGC playing JC. In the event STGC leading JC, just saying no, want to listen, just saying 1-0 in the 80th minute, that would put STGC at number 1. If they know say Hydel a draw, which means the Hydel upon 5 points. Yeah, man, Nandez, me still play. It means the Hydel upon 5 points. So Hydel would have come second in the group, and Georges would win the group. So whosoever win the group, they will play Stats. Whosoever comes second, they will play KC. And all of who say there's no advantage, I don't think you guys understand football. I don't think you understand football. So, Bala Rich, Bala Rich just said there's no advantage there. When I listen, just rephrase what I'm saying, you will see. All games should be played on the same day, starting at the same time. Make them phone call at that point in time. Make all that phone call them make at that exact point in time. But if you already are going at the game, knowing what you need to do, you can strategize how you approach a game then. So Hydel play Tivoli, right? And Tivoli don't turn up with them best squad. And Hydel knows say, if them win the group, them are going to play STATHS or second. And Hydel said, no, you what? I will take my chance in the semi-finals versus KC rather than STATHS. I have no problem when we go final go play STATHS because that is a one-off. That's at the finals. Anything can happen to the finals. No one got the finals. Yeah, Jay, when Mary clear throat, man. You're there, man. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
Jay, when you think about that, the two games them play on different day.
Yeah, well, we all know, right? We all know from the beginning. I mean, anybody who understands football know that once all 4 games not playing, the later 2 have an advantage. Mm-hmm. You can choose, you can play according to. It's not really match fixing, but you can play according to what the results were
match
for
fixing.
The first. Yeah, for the early games.
Yeah, it's technically match fixing. We can say it all over. It's technically match because listen, if me I tell you the truth, if me a coach judges and me see one potential way in which me can avoid STATHS or Mona at any possible way.
Yeah, for the
and
last.
play catching our KC, I would prefer to do that.
Yeah, man, because you have a smoother run through to the final.
Because the people, at the end of the day, people, it's about getting to the finals, You can't, let me tell you this, yeah?
Right.
Me prefer guy finals go lose, Because if me got the finals, me stand a chance.
Yeah.
And me want to know, say, me are going to the semi-finals, going up against a team where me know, say, at least me can me have an edge against. So if some judges, I know say blows and skirt. All STATHS play right now. Me play in the finals. Alright, KC, despite KC good running in the pan, me take my chances with KC. Me take my chances with KC first.
Yeah.
Then now, me can show me there. If me no win, if me no beat KC, fine. Because the two teams they can beat me. But I believe at this moment, me can go toe-to-toe with KC and get a result. But against STATHS, finals that, any game can play. Make any game play with me, I play the better with the stronger team.
Yeah, man.
It's strategic.
But this I don't think that.
Pick up a ball, no problem. Eh?
That not really need no whole heap of deliberation. Anybody who understand football,
no
all
problem.
Those who have anything vested know exactly what you're talking about there. Yeah, because
every day, me see your command every day.
Sir, even everybody is.
Your phone,
Yes,
you break up every day, man. Yeah, man, you break up. I've got jump on and jump out back.
Alright, so.
People in the comment section, I'm gonna drop the number again. No people for the call in. No. Continue. Wayne.
yeah, well, yeah, man, definitely. It is an advantage, and everybody know that. I mean, I don't think that is something that anybody can deliberate on.
Mm-hmm.
And all the stakeholders who go into a football game,
Mm-hmm.
knowing already who them going to face, are at an advantage.
Yeah.
They can know how to play this game and how to manage this game.
Mm-hmm.
The coaches can know who to put on and who not to put on, who for rest, who for,
yeah. So
yeah.
Me I tell you, man, some me a judges and me say blows and skirts star. Me I lead 1-0. Listen to this now. Me I lead JC 1-0 and put me in a position where I go tap the group. I'm say take KC tap them group. Yes, KC win yesterday, there, no man. Me say no. Strategically me go say and pull Burkitt. Because I know Burkitt scored a more goal.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say.
Exactly.
I'm not going to say arrest him. Because I know one injury want him for the final. You cannot cost me for that. You can't cost me for that. Me arrest my baller. Me take out all my big bad defender Mitchell and say me for arrest him for the final. Pull Matthew. Pull Jimmy that Adrian Reed. Pull some of these top guns and say me arrest them. And me I lead 1-0, you know. Here we go on now. Boom. Consider goal in the latter stage of the game. I'm going to boom from bench. Put on one of my tough defender them and say, you are going to hold it. Yeah, it must work, you know. Sometimes a gamble work.
At this stage, we know that we don't need another goal. We don't need to concede a goal. All we need to do is see it out to the end. So you just take off your top guns and put on some man for lock it.
Yeah. And then now if you concede a goal, you say, you play it out.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
You play it out.
So you're in a better position to manage
this is a
approach to the game.
The people is what me talk about, it's a factual thing, and it can happen. Now, people might go say, boy, I'm not questioning the integrity of the coaches them who are going to play on Friday. I'm not questioning the integrity of the coaches them. But football is a must-win game. And you have to be strategic if you want to win football game. Just as though you have your team and you prepare your team, say these are tactics that I want to employ throughout the 90 minutes of the game. You cannot. There's also off the field tactics to employ to win the game. So, for example, how you mentally prepare your team, or you strategically set up a team to play against next team. So, for example, let me tell you how enough team do. When I go on a football match. Big up yourself, Chishana. I go on. Big up. When I go on a football match, and me say, you send out your team, all your team, you send them out for match, line up in a one line, and them a warm up together and a rhythm. And these are all strategical elements just to present yourself and present an aura. You might feel like you don't do nothing, but it actually do something. It actually do something to the next team.
Psychologically?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
It does. Every day. Wagwan.
Blessing.
Right here, clear now. Every day. If we not go through, if a phone team go through tomorrow, every day, you know, say, strategically, some teams are now in a position to avoid you guys, right?
Yeah, man. People are going to dodge bullet, man. That go without saying.
And that's a strategy.
Yeah, strategy.
I don't see it as fixing.
You can get the advantage too. Why not? Use every advantage.
Yeah. And no integrity not come into play there. So I just
no
strategy.
You see, in a sports, you know, remember I said teams know team strengths and weaknesses, you know. And if me feel say my opponent will be a stronger opponent to play in a semi-final and I can dodge that, I will do that. And in the final, we give all we got anything happen.
Because that's the final. Anything can go wrong. A red card, a penalty, or something. Yeah.
Why would I try to risk go up the ultimate opponent when I can transit in the final? I will take a chances.
So on the screen, me put up this. Me put it up so you can
unless I can't avoid it.
Continue, everybody. May I listen, man?
Yeah, unless I can't avoid it. So that go without saying.
Alright, so I'm going to put on the screen here. So in the event, these are the two teams who are advancing same order, numerical order. KC top the group, STATS top the group. Look at this here now. It situates perfectly for any one of these teams who is going to advance to select. They can select whichever team them choose to play. And the reason I emphasize on this, no people. Let me tell you the reason I emphasize on this. I'm emphasizing on this to highlight to Issa that they made a big blunder. That's the reason I emphasize on this.
Yeah.
Because you now put the two teams who are going to advance first at a disadvantage. Because if KC has the opportunity to say, boy, them top the group, and Hydel and Georges go all out, Hydel and Georges advance, or JC and Georges, or whosoever advance, and KC find themselves in a position to Hydel come through, and Hydel come second in the group. Casey is quite contented with that. Because them already know so them beat Hydel at 1 point.
Yeah.
But if they know say, them are going to play Georges, knowing that Georges deliberately work them way out to play them, I do think that's a disadvantage to them. Stats now.
But I don't know why
at this
they-
moment,
I don't know
Stats
why them
not really
change it,
mind
you know.
playing anybody still. But all I'm saying is, a team like Casey, Shav, big up yourself.
Yeah, we're going. Just they not taxi each one, that's why I never joined earlier.
I don't know why them change it because it was always like that. Only in the semi-finals, you know, say it doesn't matter. One team have to play first and one, and you know,
All right,
the
so
team
Dawes,
play after.
this is how Dawes commented. Dogs Talking Flight said, MG, you are correct, sir, but all these coaches should have one mindset, and that is to win unless they are already in the playoffs and comfortable with the position they will end up in. Listen to me as now.
Yeah, maybe them should, but
Listen to this now.
They
All
are, but
coaches
them
should
still
have
not
one
get what we are
mindset.
saying.
And listen,
Yeah.
the part I put it now is so correct. All these coaches should have one mindset, and that is
Yeah.
to win the Manning Cup. To win the Manning Cup. So any advantage, as slight as it is, to win the Manning Cup, they will take it.
Of course.
They will take it.
All
This is not no
Then
moral
MG.
thing, nothing, you know.
Then MG, look at it now. Look at it now. I surely believe, yeah, as a statsman, yeah, if we had won against KC tomorrow,
When you gone through, when you top the group.
we will be playing Hydel. Me can guarantee, say, you wouldn't see that perfect 11, that best 11 out there.
Yeah.
Some alteration are going to happen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Some
go rest
other
We
some
way.
not play
ball.
for lose the match, you know. We not play for the lose the match, you know. I draw the match, we still going to play for win. But the alteration, some alteration are going to go on.
Yeah, man.
Either
All
4 man or 3 man out of the starting 11, I go sit down on the bench. Because they're already through. So you're
All
not
right,
going to
MG.
risk, for the most part, you're not going to risk red card, you're not going to risk injury. So, players will be rested
Yeah. Shav, when I
if
say
that
Shav?
was the case.
Shav, when I say?
Yeah. Alright, so the reason why I say I don't believe there is an advantage is because in my opinion, Hydel already gone through, in my opinion.
I didn't already go through.
regard-
What make you say that?
No, man.
In my opinion.
No.
All right. Hear my film opinion. Not
Hold
film
on,
opinion.
hold on. Just listen to people. I can wrong and I can right. Just let me talk. So, if JC and Georges draw, Hydel still go through. Irregardless of them result with Tivoli. If JC win, Hydel still go through. Irregardless of them win or lose against Tivoli. If Georges win or JC win, them still go through irregardless. 'Cause
No,
them already
man.
have 4 points.
No, listen to this.
I'm
Me I
listening.
gonna show you a group. Want to listen to this, right?
Let's see.
Shav, you hear me, right? You hear me
listen.
clearly.
Yeah, yeah.
You see the group table pan this, right?
Yeah, man, I see it.
You say if Georges win, continue saying that now regards to who
If
advance.
Georges, alright. Say JC win Georges, right?
Yeah.
Georges are gonna have a negative. If JC win 1 love, Georges are gonna have a -1. I gonna have a goal difference of 1.
1.
Hydel get a draw against Tivoli.
They might go on 5 points.
They mathematically pass Georges.
So both Georges and Hydel, both Hydel and JC that got through.
Exactly.
But listen to this, I know.
The only result that can knock out Hydel knock out Hydel
It's a loss.
is if they lose and Georges.
But
win.
listen to this, I know.
And if they lose and JC win.
And JC win, right?
All right, so
So-
we can say something now.
Yeah.
So, in the event, just listen to this keenly. In the event, Hydel and Tivoli play and then draw the game 1-1. And that would mean that Hydel will go up on 4 points. 4
5
points.
points.
But
Five.
you what the danger with that now. The game that JC played against Tivoli, the game was locked at 1-1 up until when Tivoli got the red card.
Mm-hmm.
That is when JC turned the knot. Which should have mean that Tivoli have played some football. Wrong or right?
Yeah, I mean, if you
Mhm.
reach right here, so you have to play football.
You have to play ball. Listen to this now. And if Tivoli, so said, so done, defeat Hydel, just saying 1-0. Then go upon a 0 goal difference, remain upon 4 points, Tivoli go upon 3 points. Then first win for the quarterfinals. JC and Georges draw 1-1. JC gone right through.
Yep.
That's why I say so. MG, so it go to the point where I say I don't. That's why I say I don't think there is an advantage because nothing is safe.
No, nothing's the same. But here we're going on now.
Nothing out of the 3 team there.
Hold on. Let me ask you one quick question. That's all right. That's all. Don't you think knowing what lies ahead is an advantage?
Of course.
Yeah, that is an advantage.
All right.
But the way,
That's all we are saying.
Well, the way I want to make it seem as if though it's
No,
like
but-
it's set in stone. I mean, if I say,
Nothing
It's
set
not
in
set
stone,
in
man.
stone, but
Nothing
when
set
you
in
say
stone.
it is an advantage. If you know
Yeah,
your
and you
destiny,
just
it's an
answer the
advantage.
question.
Mm-hmm.
You just answer the question. Knowing what lies ahead is an advantage.
Significant
Totally.
advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Big
You know,
I
advantage.
don't. In my opinion, I said the way like want to make it seem. I mean, I guess there may be some advantage, but in my opinion, because MG from the other day when we there break down the game, me there say to you, say, yo, I don't think all of them game if I play the same day because of the type of matchup, and when it comes down to marketability, all of the games,
let me tell you, I understand what you say about marketability. You can't implement marketability now because teams are going to be at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
So, despite all aspects of the marketability, you cannot put the competition in question because of marketability. Because at the end of the day,
Because
all teams who are participating deserves a fair chance of winning the championship.
of course.
Unbiased.
every team,
And-
but every team still has a the only, I say the advantage
Can't
is
be
there in
fair if a
that
team have
aspect.
advantage. Alright.
Yeah.
It
But
can't be fair
I
if
just
a team
believe
have advantage.
I just believe it's being blown out of proportion to say, oh,
It's
yes,
not.
it's an advantage. I just don't believe it is.
But alright, Shab, let me
believe
ask you a
it.
question. Well, on Shab, let me ask you a question. Stop right there, sir. Let me tell you something. Let me show you something. Say, me go turn the table. I'm going to show you how worrying it is now. In the event that Stats, when I listen to this now, Stats they already beat Stats BKC. Just in the event Stats BKC, what they Stats will be on 6 points. Stats will be on 6 points, and they are going to play Mona. KC upon 3 points. They are going to play Mona. And then decide, say, you are going. Me not necessarily have to bring out everybody because me already advanced. Do you think it's right for them to rest a lot of players in their squad with St. Catherine and Casey trying to advance? Just the same as how Mona advance. And Stats now rest some of them big players. In turn, Mona in turn beat Stats, and Mona and Stats go through. Would that be fair?
Would it be fair to who?
To Catherine and Casey.
I mean, Catherine played Stats and Mona.
No,
So them
man.
should have beat-
No, listen
them
to me,
should
I
have
say,
beat
right?
them for
Why
going
listen to
through.
me, I say. Casey, in the event, Stats will already be Casey.
Yeah.
Casey upon 1 point, Mona upon 2 points, Stats upon 6 points, Catching upon 1 point. Why listen keenly now. Catching 1 point, Mona 2 points, Casey 1 point, Stats 6 points. Which at this present moment, all 3 teams below Stats have the potential to advance. Stats already advanced. If Stats goes up boom on match day, going up against Mona need a must win for advance. Between St. Catchin and Kingston College, any one of them win, advance. Any one of these three teams just get a result, get a win, them advance. And Stats in turn bench most of them big players them. Going up against Mona, turn on, lose to Mona 3-1 or something like that. Mona advance. Is that would that be fair to KC and catch it?
I mean, if I am Stats, I don't care. I don't care who
all right. But that would question the integrity.
All right, hold on. I'll give you another scenario. It's going to be outside of schoolboy football. Say Manchester City win the Premier League, right? With 3 games ahead. Three games in hand.
Stop right here, sir. Last year, the Arsenal and Manchester City are going for the Premier League.
No, man.
Listen. On the last day of the game, Manchester City are play against Liverpool. Arsenal play against Burnley. 2 teams on the top of the table upon 89 points. Last year, go decide it. Burnley in turn rest majority of them big baller and bring out a lot of youth players. Whilst Liverpool go full strength versus Man City. And Arsenal turn around trash Burnley on 5-0, even past the goal difference. Whilst Man City struggle against Liverpool and get a draw. Would that be fair to the integrity of the competition, and would that be fair to Manchester City?
Well, hold on, the MG. So my scenario,
answer the one first before you go on.
I mean, if you want to be the champion, you have to beat the best. If you want to be a champion, you have to beat everybody who come in front of you, right? To be the best, you have to beat everybody, right?
Fine, but is it fair?
All right. I don't care about fear. It's a competition.
No, man.
It's a competition, you know. You never join it for no fear play, you know.
So we have any advantages. Guys,
I want you to take it easy.
Basically, any advantage is good advantage, right?
Look on this MG. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like him drop out.
Oh. I may get a phone call. Bless up yourself, caller. Say your name and the team will support. Oh, bless up, man. What go on?
Yeah, man. Up top MG. Let me break it down for you, man. Them when I understand what you say. In other terms. It's like, I will put it the way, yeah. Say, you know, say, alright, then, if you win your match, you have 2 days to live. But if you lose your match, you are going to live for your whole year. You see me? So based on all the statistics that are set up with the team them will already win, you will know say alright then, if me win, me have less days to live, you know. And if me lose or draw, me have more days to live. Say that just know say alright, I draw because me want to live longer. You see me? Yeah, man.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah, man. So everything what you say, man, correct. You see me?
All teams should be playing the same day. All right. So, Miss Magowan said, Uno majoring in the minor. If the matches all played on Friday at 3, what would be the difference to pull a player or start a player after making one phone call? This is the difference with that. No, that's a very good point. Here's the difference with that. No, at least there's no unfair advantage in advance. Make that happen on the day.
Yeah.
Make that happen on the day because anything can change on the day. Because all teams are play on the day. Make that change on the day. But when you already foresee, you already you come like a man who get your vision saying dead a particular way. I know when you just stand out and about to go out the door. Believe another day.
Exactly. All right. So hear this. These are the little permutations, the little probabilities. If you work out the algorithms, you know, these are the things that match fixing are based on, you know. Simple as it may seem like a little major and a minor thing. I them thing they people them work with. I'm rich out of it. You understand? So another which rise up to another question. I mean, we're not trying to question Issa's intention in all of this, but what we are saying is that it gives an advantage to the teams that play later.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
It
Simple
does.
as that.
And if a fan base them a work off, most of the persons them who are going to the matches now go watch JC play, now go watch STATHS play, now go watch Mona play, now go watch KC. Everybody have them different fan base.
Everybody fans are going to support their team.
Yeah.
As simple as that. Because at the end of the day,
Friday.
Eh.
STATHS are play Friday. JC are play Saturday. Me can guarantee say nobody now in the Spanish Town Road go up a Hope Road go watch JC play. They will hear it.
Make it open fans and support them.
All right. So when I said marketability, it's not pertaining to going to the games. I'm talking about possibly showing the games on television, commercial rights. Probably probably is even Sportsmax themselves say, "Yo,
yeah, that's another avenue that they must consider."
Listen, we have 4 games I go play. Realistically, we can only show 1. So you see, if we can show all 4 games, we would rather that. Because at that time, we said Sportsmax have the second production team. So maybe them have the main production team for tomorrow, and then them have
but Shav, not all games are shown. That is what I tell us, and not all games are shown at the end of the day. Same way, just as even despite all that, not all games are shown.
So the games are not show Saturday. No game not show Saturday.
That's a Mona game a show.
That's a Mona game a show. That is for tomorrow. But the catching case one not showing.
Show Saturday.
The case one not showing. So guess what?
Sure, it's not being.
No.
Sure it's not show up on Sportsmax
So guess
Plus?
what? At any point in time, any one of the games, anything can happen. So
No, what may I say? You're sure it's not show up because.
Me 100% not sure. We see it.
The reason why I'm asking the MG. Sportsmax recently.
Me
even
know,
when we
but
think games not show,
and I'm telling you that it's not showing because I have the fixtures at hand and I know the games and that is coming live. Despite that, what they do recently or whatever, it's not sure. On Saturday now, at 2 games they do on Saturday. I think they do 2 Doncaster Cup game.
Doncaster Cup game.
And they also do a Manny Cup game. So them now done to do this. So even the marketability part of it, where they say, boy, for sure coverages are that's not a factor in this. This is just how it's a set out them thing. And in my perspective, I think
Them blunder.
Them big blunder.
Alright, so last year.
Alright, so for example, like the Champions Cup quarter semi-finals, all games play at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you reach semi-final stage, that is what we expect to happen. Imagine if this were
game play National Stadium and game play on STATHS. Manchester versus Manchester. It was Manchester versus
STATHS.
Manchester versus STATHS and JC versus CC versus JC versus one other team. Central. No, KC versus Central. I think that's how you go.
Right.
But the game them play the same time.
Alright, MG. Last year, the quarterfinal, the last game, did you play on the same day? All them watching play the same time?
Yeah, man. The quarterfinals game them.
Yeah, the last set of games. All of them play the same time?
Yeah, man, them play the same time.
Oh, semi-finals. We're about the semi-finals.
No,
because the quarterfinals last matches them. The quarterfinals last matches them play on the same time.
Play at the same time.
Same day.
It no matter. Yeah.
Because
guess what? The semi-final no matter, you know.
It eliminates these aspects of why we have the whole reason of the discussion right now is all because of that.
Yeah.
No, but just still ask, I'm not sure. Come and say if it must be a reason why them change it then.
Yeah.
So that is the problem.
What is that reason?
Find out what is the reason why them change it.
That's
what I know.
That's why we have the discussion right now. That's why we call out said this is not right. That's the reason why we're having this discussion.
So you can't call somebody and find out.
Marlon said live games are STATHS versus Mona on Friday and Saturday JC versus STGC. Those are the live games. So even if one marketability,
it could be marketability because maybe Sportsmax couldn't.
But listen to this now, Shav. Listen to this now, no? If it's marketability, if all 4 games are played tomorrow, all them do, one team do the same STATHS game down at Jungle, and the next team, as you say, because they can do 2 games at the same time, up at JC.
Yeah, that's true.
And just two other games now go show. But at the end of the day, where coverage is concerned,
They must still cover the two.
Teams, so 2 games out of the 4 get cover. 2 games out of the 4 get cover.
It's still covered.
That's true.
And each team, because them play close proximity to them school, can get them proper fan base turnout.
That's true.
Exactly.
Well, I would say we just need probably need to reach out to somebody and find out what was the reasoning.
I would definitely love to know why.
Because we can be here and speculate all along. We know a lot of persons.
Trishana said, if
somebody are trying to avoid stats, or somebody are trying to avoid.
Trishana asked if it has anything to do with referees' availability. I highly doubt it, because look at it now. On Saturday, you have 4 games in the Dakasa Cup I play Saturday and 2 games in the Money Cup, which means that in total are 6 games that I play on Saturday. Why we can't say referees them off the day, but I still they still have 6 at work rather than just 2.
Can't be MG. Remember, so when Money Cup the prelim rounds,
and many games.
9, 10 games
exactly,
play
in one day.
Many games are on same
and games
time.
I play on Wednesday, you have 6, 7 games I play on one day.
Yeah, I don't think.
So I don't think it's
referee.
referees availability.
All right, in my opinion, MG, my honest opinion, me think of marketability, because even with the same second production team that them have, even me and you can agree to the second production, because remember the game where they did the CC and STATHS game, right? There was a lot of lagging in the game.
No man, because of the rain. The rain have a big fuck, and the rain was heavy down there. But for referee, I don't think it's a referee factor, because down to which day the Casey game play? Casey is one again. STATHS game play. Which day? Tuesday. 4 games played on that day. 4 games played on that day. So I highly doubt it has anything to do with the referee. Highly doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with the referee.
And next week, Tuesday, for the Dakasa Cup, 4 games as well. Dalton said, what if they want to use the top ref them? And the top ref them? No, man, you can't. You got to question the credibility of the referee them now.
Somebody had dodged a bullet.
but to be honest,
it's a facilitated.
Yeah,
but hold on. But to be honest, all right, a lot of persons who know this say a lot of the teams who would I say want advantage. None of those play. I don't believe none of them school they have a big say in ISA right now.
Yeah.
The school them who have big.
So what does that say?
That's what I say. We need before we there love speculate.
No man, we're not speculating. It is
not speculate, brother.
No.
Hold on, listen. It's 100% fact. The 4 games them not play on the same day. That's 100% fact.
No.
And the 100% fact is that it is wrong.
No, what me I saying at MG, instead I will start say, yo, we know this wrong, but the reason, find out what's the reason why. Because initially all games were scheduled to be played Friday, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So what was the actual reason? So instead I would just lay here and say, yo, a school, I forgive a particular school advantage. Instead, I would say that and just start probably try badmouth a school because we don't know.
But we have said there shouldn't be no reason.
That is the whole point. There shouldn't be any reason why that happened.
So from you give a reason, we are going to talk all kind of things, brother.
Once you give a reason, there's a door open for speculation.
You leave room for say anything at all. Match fixing, buyout, all kind of something. You leave room for.
Match fixing.
Yes.
Match fixing.
Yeah.
I don't think match fixing is well. I say, I know nothing. I'm just a fan.
All right, let me put it this way. At the end of the day, Sean Edelson can't hear nothing. I don't know. At the end of the day, if it does, on who me a drink. All right, Trish. All right, Miss Magoan. If it does, but I highly doubt it has anything to do with referee. Because Monday gone are 4 games and the 4 games get officiated. Monday gone. And Saturday games are going to get officiated.
Hey. Because the referee them go with for the...
That company say your work, you know.
But then, remember, say referees are go with for Nation League, you know.
No.
So I say a lot of later.
When?
Go where?
Nation League
yeah,
not start
no,
now.
forgot. No, yeah, I just remember. Yeah, it's a
Another week from now before Nation League, before the
Yeah,
referee
no,
chat.
yeah, no. I mix it up with. My member says I look at off the wall friendly. We have.
All right, so that now have nothing to do with it, man.
FIFA. Yeah,
So
yeah.
that means now because the mere fact that they do something like this now, we have to do a credibility check. We are not nobody still now, but we still have to do it because we are fans that will make nice. Because we support our team, even though we're not a team in there. I use we as a general fan. We support our team and we want our team to get the best possible and fair advantage as best as possible. So we can go into the game knowing that we are being treated just as fairly as everybody else. And we stand a chance to win the competition just as everybody else.
Everybody will beat JC, you know. So we just know that the defend my school, you know.
No man.
Defend JC, you know. Come on, everybody say JC, you know, JC. Them.
Ravan Bennett said, whatever the reason is, it can't be greater than why it shouldn't happen. I agree with that, Ravan. It can't be.
True.
So yeah, imagine if they do it in D Cup too. So look at this now for the final game then for the D Cup, right? Because let me go now. Hold on, before me say nothing. Before me say, I'm gonna show you, I'm tell you something. Before me say something. So the Dakar Cup final, the final game for the Dakar Cup quarterfinal round is going to be on Tuesday. All 4 games will be played on Tuesday. All 4 games will be played on Tuesday.
Okay. So there's something now, something that is not being explained.
Explain now on the shop.
Yeah, on this side.
Yeah, man, your man have many reasons, you know.
No, it's not man. There are many reasons, you know, but as I say, still, I remember, you know, we don't know if they're going to change the Dakar Cup 1 because initially the Manning Cup 1 was to be all played
this is
Friday.
the fixture I'm upon right now.
Yes.
No.
But
me
they
I
would have
say
changed in our MG because we make nice.
Yes, and I'm going to change it now because of this happening.
Yes.
To be consistent.
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you now.
Me don't want, you know, I just don't want nobody get up and blame the school, you know, because I know some people.
No, man, this now nothing to do with the school, bro. This now
It's not
nothing at
to do
all.
with your school, brother. It's our same man.
It's we are directly so.
Yeah, but
charges.
But remember, say a man say, yo, I forget a school advantage. I
No,
know
man,
my school
no.
JC, you know where them go. That is a different topic. JC and what if JC, they have it now, but stop now.
Certainly is a different topic, but
Yes. If we talk about JC, they have it now, but stop.
Because we know, yeah, man, we know so the school big already. It's a real thing. So the argument
Just
doesn't
forget
have to
about that. Just forget about that.
But as I said, me that want to find out from Issa themselves what was the direct reason as to why
And
the game was changed. Yes, no.
Yeah, break up, man. Me not hear
No,
nothing
what
you
me
say.
I no, what me I say, me not go just get up and just
Yeah, man, you break up.
yeah, what me I say, me not go just get up and just say yo. But I want to talk to Issa say yo. What was the reason why? Because initially the game was scheduled for Friday. What was the reason why? Is it that a particular stadium never ready for that day there? Is this the problem? Is that the problem? Explain to it what was the problem. We don't want us to get up
JC game
and
play
just
up
say,
at
yo.
JC.
Yeah. But which part does the judge? No, which part the
JC judge is
Hydel game
up
play?
at JC.
Which part the Hydel game I play?
Eltham. I was told it was Eltham.
Elton High School.
Mm-hmm.
Elton High School. Yeah.
Oh, they move it to Prison Oval. So they go play at Prison Oval.
So probably that's why. Probably Prison Oval not available Friday. We don't know. Maybe Prison Oval is not available Friday for them to do it.
No, Prison Oval available. Casey and Catching play at Prison Oval Friday. Casey and Catching play at Prison Oval Friday.
You know, I'm gonna stop trying to defend
Exactly.
corporation. I'm gonna stop trying to defend corporation.
So guess what? Since a
Exactly.
venue, let's look at the venues that have been used so far throughout the season. Alpha, Excelsior, Royal Lakes, Dumby Holding, and all of these venues, all these venues out of touch.
You hear me say? Me I go defend corporations.
Eltham
The last time
School,
them do that, them
which
say me a agent.
eh?
So the last time them say me I try to defend people, me I try looking at reason, them say me a agent. So me stop trying to defend. Issa,
No,
who want
there's
answers?
there's nothing to defend there.
No, that's what I say.
Richie said reason must be venue or ref. Richie, venue outside because there's a whole heap of venue there. The hardest venue them forget. Look, we could have even say Stadium East.
Stadium East, I was just about to mention that.
We could have even say Stadium East. And if we are going to sell referee, we are got today Tuesday four games playing the games were ref. And it's a midweek game as well. Wednesday, the Costa Cup games, 4 games, all games were ref. All across the island.
Alright, honestly, I don't believe it's referee. Because I think
so it's a referee and venue outside.
No, me not gonna say venue outside.
Venue outside.
I don't know the man them.
Alright, so listen to this, Chab. It's a JC up at JC. Unless what you know a funny thing about it. JC U16 supposed to play match Friday up at JC.
Yeah, tomorrow them have
Pembroke? Pembroke?
Yeah. Pembroke. Yes, Pembroke. Jamon tell me it's Pembroke, so yeah.
Alright. Up at JC. So it can't be played. So 100% sure you can reschedule U16 game or play it earlier.
Yeah, because them normally play like
which
the U16
means that
1 o'clock.
The JC venue is available. Listen to this and know. Listen to this one and know. Excelsior will be playing game over Excelsior. Play those games earlier. And play the Hydel game next after that. Which is that's a neutral venue for the 2 teams to play. So you see what we're talking about now.
MG. So venue no stand up leader.
Venue no hold no
water. Nah man. Me believe venue is still hold water.
Eh?
A little bit of water. I'm not gonna explain it, but I just believe that venue why it can't be? You make it say like it's impossible.
No, but it couldn't be for real because if it's a JC match that can play Friday up at JC.
If match can play, if U16 can play up at JC Friday, why the Manning Cup game can't play?
Why Manning Cup wouldn't play?
Why the Manning Cup can't play?
Yeah.
Alright, so 2 things. Maybe them so want the youth them are playing at the 1 o'clock sun.
That dispel that
it's easier to put up the youth game than the Manning Cup game. It's easier to move the youth game than the Manning Cup game. And play youth game on Saturday. It's easier to do that than you move the Manning Cup
because
game.
this is first round for the youth.
Michael is also available.
Michael is available for real.
These are all venues that them use, you know. Me talk about the top venues that they use, you know. So
alright, MG, so the game with them, alright, so the initial schedule was for all games played on Friday. All of the venues them remain the same for those schedules for the game.
Only one game would have changed. One venue would have changed. And that would be the Hydel TG game.
Because we would have moved from Eltham to Prison
Oval. That's the only difference.
So there's a reason why the game is being kept in the Spanish Town area still?
There's a reason why what?
If there's a reason why the game was because them choose Eltham, why them never choose the many other stadiums where them could have
that's the thing, you know. The game can play so JC up at JC, that outside, that the game that was always supposed to be.
Yeah, alright, to be fair, I don't believe JC should have played the game up at JC.
Why?
Them actually literally have a home field advantage.
But
it's still gonna play there.
No, when I say they're literally at the school ground, they're at JC playing.
Yeah, but that's how I go.
No other school have that privilege there in the quarter final.
Yeah, but that in itself is another matter again. So
you never got touch on that.
Yeah.
I know judges complain about it. You know. Me know say the judges people might complain about it. Because no other team get home advantage. But yes, still JC go play 2 games at their home.
At them yard.
And one on Saturday. And one on Saturday after the first game play on Friday.
Alright, so me being a JC man, me never think that's fair. Because when MG said to me, say, yo, JC I play up at JC, me say, in my mind, me think the second round change. Me think them are going to have home and away. Come I say, oh, them start do that now. Come I said, normally, me know second round, they can't. The way them set up, you don't get no home games. in a second round. So now JC get basically, as much as you know, I say at home game, it is a home game. Right? They are them compound, they are them yard. I wish for them train. After them know every pothole, them know every ditch, them know every blade of grass.
Are you not agree with that though?
Me not agree with that. No, me not agree with that. Them not supposed to
That means them have fix it up for JC then.
Cause you know what got me now? If JC go in, you know what the judges for them are gonna say?
Them fix it for now.
Reynolds MG didn't have 2 home games back to back. What's your thoughts on that? I'm technically on a Dintil game them a play now. The game them actually play
on
at
that
your
side
time.
it was
The game I play at Linfield, but not Dintil. So not exactly the game is played at the school Dintil. In truth, St. Catherine teams don't do well in this year's, and that's not many match players St. Catherine field. Yeah. But as I say, look on it, catching have a feel over there. So, but then they game the play over since I know over there say game play. I presume over the more players a game, yeah. Even though Spanish town, it's not over catching.
To me, that is a bigger robbery.
Ronaldo said MG a naive body, no. Then no, it's not me. It's definitely not me. It not be naive, Ronaldo. The game don't play at the school Dintil. The game play at Linfield, but Dintil actually far from which part the Dintil school itself, the far from which part the game actually play. You have to take 2 vehicles to go.
St. Catherine.
It's in a St. Catherine, but you have to actually take 2 vehicles from Dintil school to reach at the venue.
That far, man. That far. As I say still, I don't think, I don't know why the Dintil thing come up, because I don't know how that compares to JC situation. Literally, JC now for gonna know if we play them match. They are them yard, so me never think that fear. But who am I? Who am I to say nothing at all? Because I know say if JC beat Judges tomorrow,
you're glad for that.
No, all I got hear the Judges.
I headline him
get
our
up and
man.
say, "Yo, do you wanna move JC?" That's
The headline now got pretty.
no, because they're going to say, they're going to say, them rig it. So I don't think that fear. I think that would be a bigger talking point than this whole change day situation. Put the JC match at Prison Oval and make the Hydel match go at JC. That's the way if we are complaining, bro. There's no advantage there, so none whatsoever.
I'm playing 2 of them on the same day.
Switch the field them.
Switch your feel them. Me think that fear. As a JC man, me think that fear. Because if my school beat Judges, and I'm a very humble person, there's a big if. Because JC not playing a ball. If JC beat Judges of a JC, all you other here is it rig, it this, it no fear. And it honestly it isn't fear. Because Judges never get to play no game after them yard. So I don't think it's fear either, to be honest. But who are me? Me just want to look at you when I know nothing about football, so I'm not sure much.
after you make your point.
There you go, man. Norman Wilton said Yorkton is not Lindsay. True. 2 different places. Well, that's a person that say, boy, because it's technically St. Catherine. But if catching a play over Prison Oval, it is St. Catherine. But is it, even if it fans ain't closer, I know about crashing school ground where they train every day.
No.
Yeah, no, that's not a home advantage. The only thing when people would have said just at the school are closer, so you might have more school, you might have more schoolers, but me know a whole for KC youth live in Spanish Town.
Alright, for example, let me give an example, like CC, Clarendon College, and which part Clarendon College train, you know? A Clarendon College train, not Tony, you know? Alright, so you are good. I get my as me get in a preview. May I get the call, people? Take a call. Bless up yourself, caller. You have to mute in background, yeah?
Hello?
Yeah, you have to mute the background. Bless up your caller. Which team you support? Yeah, listen to me. You have to mute the background. Mute the background. Mute the background. Mute the background. Caller, listen to the show same time. Ronald said, MG question, does Cornell College have a home game against BB Cook on Saturday? Which one the game I play? Jared Park? Let me check. Let me check. Let me see which one. People, may drop the number in the comment section now, people. So they can call in now. Cornwall College. Access Saturday Cornwall play at Jared Park. So Jared Park. So would you consider Jared Park your home ground, Ronaldo? Because from the season start at Jared Park, you not play all again them. Would you consider that your home ground?
And them home ground, but on a home advantage.
Bless up, Carla. Which team you support and your name, please? But that is the thing, you know. Until home pitch, which is the ground and train pan, and the ground they play all their home games, is at them school.
And the game
Alright, so Ronaldo, that's the thing. I know upper your schools, I know your home ground. So I know until home ground they play pan either. That's all me I say. It's not a home advantage for until then.
Brother, the only school right now.
So you can't call me biased. If you turn around and say Clarendon College playing at Jarrett is not an home advantage. That means say Dintil playing at Yorton is not an home advantage either. Because they're not trained there, so they're not playing in first round. I first what they didn't play match up there, so 2 matches they play up there, so they play one against Margaret and the one against something there, against Cornwall. Those are the 2 games alone they play up there, so. And the reason they play up there is because it's a neutral ground. And not up, and they don't play it up at Dintil. So that means Cornwall not have home advantage shot to the right MG. No! It's not home advantage either. That means it's not home advantage. Once you now play upon a pitch where you train pan every day and you play majority of the game pan, it's not home advantage. So you are going on.
Parish advantage.
So that's just parish. But look at one time, Dintil and Margaret play up at Yorton. Who get the advantage? So? There was no advantage because it was the first 2 teams play upon at the ground there.
AG, look on this, right?
No, the only difference now, Ronald, is that Jared Park from the season start, that is where we play all our phone games them. So they know the pitch and the turf. But same said, and that's on the train. So technically still not 100% to advantage. But at this only play most of the game. In turn, Dintil only play 2 games at your turn. So and Jared Park only play most of the games then. Alright, Ronaldo. So all I want to which one to play? For the school? Let me know if I on the school to play. Alright, I get a call, people. Bless up yourself, Carla.
Hello?
Yeah, you call, you can listen to the noise in the background, the video in the background, and a call same time, here?
Support Georges.
Georges, bless up yourself, what go on? Give your name now.
Yeah, man.
Make people can know when to talk. I have to put your phone on speaker. Go on now.
Yeah, man, I right with the brother that's for reading, you know, about the JC stadium, you know. We'll go over JC, one backyard. You see it? And we don't play no match of full home ground. So,
yeah.
Right on that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't support that. Before they put you a preserve on it, guard.
The stats game a play at all. Stats a play for the 2 friendly. Okay. Yeah, so
first touch a play.
Don't on it again.
Oh, don't on it again. Like tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's actually not a home advantage for Stats neither because Stats not train or play down there.
Yeah.
Stats play over boys' zone and then train over most of my time they train over boys' zone. Then train them in school and then play them home games down at boys' zone. So them moving to Arnett Guards is actually a new environment to them.
But that better. But JC and them own yard. So Georges have to travel from North Street to come this way. Like when the brother said JC now for go nowhere. JC just have to find Georges to come. You see it. So if we lose, we are going to say that is a set up and thing. Because why them not move the game? Who are player stadium is?
No match not player stadium is.
Alright, watch it. Why not put it in so? make we and JC go back it out of stadium.
So already you feel like you're not at a disadvantage then?
Yeah. So, me not like that still, my show. They are Georgia supporter, yeah. You see, I saw them try JC and STATHS got stadium is, and then back it out there, so, yeah. And a better team win. KC, them say KC and their favorite. KC now play good. And then beat the favorite. We have played the ball.
Because of why?
Yeah?
Because of them have them crowd. Because of this, KC play all them home games, you know.
Yeah. And KC and STATHS crowd last KC. Because you can see the KC supporter them. Some of them write them off, so them now play good. And so you can see from them play with them name. With the school name, when them did beat, when them come from behind.
With them
Champion.
Champion,
yeah. So we did a JC and champion score 2. That's good. Them are dead. So you can hold them at 6. It is a one love them get. But not like that still mine, so.
Yeah. Me understand, me definitely understand what you say because me not support Georges. And at the end of the day, you don't want to say, boy, play it at a neutral ground where two teams are very, very new to the environment.
Yeah.
And even if no matter which kind of team them have more supporters, but at least the two are neutral to the ground itself, to the playing surfaces, to all them kind of something there.
Yeah. Anyway, them put the Georgia in them still. A 3 points still. But
remember, no, say that is where JC play against Hydel, up at JC. So, you don't believe that since Hydel can get a result up there, you don't believe you can get a result up there too?
Yeah. But we now arrest that, but that the funny blow, we now arrest that, because the youth them ready still. And man, the youngsters them ready to come out. JC I go home still.
As a JC I go home?
Yeah, man.
So, you feel like this season have what it takes? Yeah? You feel like this season have what it takes?
Yes, sir. I'm not here, sir.
If you feel like this season you have what it takes?
Yeah, man.
Alright. Arm boss, bless up yourself here.
Alright.
MG, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
So somebody will try to question loyalty to JC, which we can't understand. All because me talk the truth. Why people stay so?
Brother, can't question the loyalty. The truth, you talk a facts.
Brother, I'm more concerned about you know as a JC man. Because me say you ain't no fear, so you say a JC man for just always pick up for JC. So you say you defend real reading, my general. You're defend Mr. Real reading because you use an original
brother,
JC
save that
man.
for next panel.
Man, just be realistic, man. You can't fear for judges. Because I guarantee you, say, any of the game they play at judges, I'll be a war with that one. JC man them with that cost.
Same way.
Yeah, me can't see past that. Can definitely see past that. Alright, you all go on now, people. I'm going to jump into the predictions them now. Feel like important we get into the predictions them. Jump. David, big up yourself, my bro. What's going on?
I'm there, MG, I'm kind of choke and I make a little clicking nice. So, you know, I'm there, big up everybody on the panel and thing. Like, comment section, I'm blessing. The only thing I can say is still pertaining to, like, the one advantage. Every time.
Yeah, jump in and out, man. You jump in and out.
Yeah, that's it. Always that's what I have. Like, we always have a discussion about this every time at this stage of the competition, but you know, it's not going to change nothing. So the only advice I could give to the supporters them, I just try to show up in the numbers as much as possible, and at the end of the day, I want it more. So whether or not it play upon George's field, JC field, the guys them just have to go there and play. That's all I would say.
Me agree, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something what crowd support do, right? Me totally agree, say boy, at the end of the day, who wants it more? Me hear some bag of crush man like some cheese tricks and sitting in it. Me totally agree, but listen to this, right? If me in the past on turf, I train on the turf every day. Me know the turf inside out. And also, when me have my crowd, we're gonna make nice and put referee and linesman and the officiating under pressure. Not saying that we are gonna tell them to make bad call, no. But we can use the nice to persuade them to either give a foul, give a card, give a penalty or something to swing our direction. People, you see, match going supporters understand the importance of being at the game and the role you play in helping your team.
Yep.
Alright, so for example, when KC play against STATHS and the whole crowd, when time a man under pressure, the whole crowd say, out! And the ball a boot out the ball, easy pressure off him team. Then now them come under pressure again. Pick up a man, the man a run behind you. The ball and hear it, the ball and work off of that. That is big help to the ball of them.
Yeah, man, the energy, man.
When it jumps up, beat and it nice up neck and the ball and feel the vibes and the ball and feel the music and the ball and feel say it support back of them. People, me can tell you.
Still, MG, that's what I'm saying, the greatest thing the supporters they can do.
Turn out.
Try to show as much numbers as possible to try to help the team.
Yeah, break up, man. Yeah, break up, man. Yeah, you come like yeah. I can sing and sing. You go and jump off and jump on, but maybe the connection.
Yeah.
So, me I tell you, the crowd support is a massive thing, man. Here go and know people, I go touch on the preview part of aspect of the show now. We shouldn't touch from this long time, but me hope my phone calls, the phone line still open up, people. So, let me know what I do. So we can still progress through that. First match we have at hand. People. I could get to it. First match at hand is St. Catherine at Prison Oval versus KC. Shane is not here tonight, no, so. Big up MG Fortis all the way. Big up yourself, SRL. Big up yourself, massive respect. Shav, give me your thoughts on this game, this matchup.
Which game?
Catching versus KC.
Honestly, I see this game drawing 1-1.
Baba, jump on the panel. Can we start the preview now? You say game a draw 1-1?
Yeah, I think this game is going to be a 1-1 result because I think KC, knowing that they're virtually through already, well, they're not through. Still can be pegged back. Well, not pegged back, but I think KC already through, so I don't think they'll be going out. The game that they played against STATHS, I don't expect that similar expected because I don't think they're going to go full defensive. And I can see where Catherine is not a team where they just walk over. Catherine is a very attacking team as well. So I expect both teams to score. So I do expect a 1-1 draw for this game.
Interesting. Very interesting. Shane, best of yourself. You arrive at the right time. You have been picking the timings.
Man, yeah.
Big up, everybody. Big up.
Blessings.
What is the question, MG? What is the question?
We reach to the prediction now. KC versus Catherine.
One hour for me.
Well, on Shane, man. Shane. You are the man, man. We'll leave this last, man. You're the last person. Jerry, what do you think about this one?
Well, I agree with that 1-1 thing. What is at stake and the stage where they're at right now, I can see them going for it, and I expect both of them to score. So 1-1.
Interesting. Every day.
For me, this group is still wide open, you know. So I think Catherine and go press because them know them have to win, and then KC go counter. So me see. KC I sit back and relax. I probably a 1-0.
1-0 who? KC?
Yeah.
Baba, Catching versus KC.
Man, this man I know what going on, man. When I got Spanish, a different kettle of fish in the brother. Listen, you know. Catching spoon now keep tomorrow, I can tell you that. And we actually make sure I'm come with that strategy case. I'm no case that I'm different. They want that draw.
Yeah.
Trust me. Just like how Mona can beat him, same for case in that beat him. You can't
Because a good coach.
No, trust me. In how is that you come in the game? You have your mind now. You think you might not put this that. That's what you know.
Baba, you break up. Or me alone I hear break up.
Yeah, man.
Me alone I hear break up.
Clear?
Me alone I hear it a break up.
Yeah, a while ago it was.
Alright. Go on now, Baba. Let me see if it's good now.
Yeah, as me I said. The man turn out him thing like that. Him never come to the first year. But you know. If no one say case, he comes beat more than
you have to go jump on back. Jump on back. I they break up here.
Yeah, it's a break up again.
Yeah, so I hardly hear what say. Just close down, jump on back, Baba. Jack back your link. Our call, Baba. Our call in. Alright, Shane. Man, I moment now. Tell me what you think.
I think it'll be a 1-hour draw. I think catching will come all guns blazing. He said I try to play a disciplined game to manage the game. But daily I gotta be the point man where them I gotta try to get to when space open up for catching. So I have a feeling same have one in them shoes. And with catching going all guns blazing, then we score 1-2. So I see it. 1-hour. KC to go through. Oh, this.
1-hour. That not bad at all, still. Alright, Baba, you're back with us now, Baba. Suppose that you're significantly better you know.
Yeah.
What you say now? But at prison oval.
Yeah, man, prison oval are a different thing, man. Intimidation, everything that's Spanish town, brother. You see, you got Spanish town. One thing I use to do in got Spanish town, you know. A bad man place in there, you know.
Yo, a downtown KC there, brother. When I take intimidation, them place then yo, that no work on KC, brother. Get out of school, brother.
Yeah.
But I'll be up to you like your school.
You're wrong, right? That's so. You're wrong, right? That's so. Whole heap of wrong, man.
But as I say still, patch it them know if you plan out them thing. You go into the zone, you know. Mona and catching us at them and STATHS, you know. So go into the game, KC surprise the group, but trust me, it's not gonna be easy tomorrow. If you know if you get imagine miss any large draw, trust me.
Milalja?
Yeah. Because KC will come defending. KC now really pushing on because they must come get a draw away from home. And knowing Vassal. A two good coach, you know. So yeah, I'll come down to OXC better tomorrow, you know.
Vassal against Patrick.
Yeah, man. Because I can tell you, Patrick know him, you know. And Patrick was very good. Patrick was a very good assistant in Fligo, you know.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I will say this though. If catching score first, especially early, it can turn the game on its head.
Yeah.
Anything can happen after that.
Very good.
If them score early, the game turn right over. And I just hope say composure maintain if that happen. But KC I come to play a disciplined game and hopefully I don't see an early goal from catching.
But funny enough, you know, catching very good, you know. I still not see how Mona be catching 2 times, you know, and then gonna try with them, you know. Catching team good.
Catching is a very, very good team. Structurally organized. And what somebody
Me
somebody tell me is that them said the catching versus Mona game was actually one. Alright, so for example, give a good example, right? So there was a top scout who was watching the game, them both catching and Mona, catching and STATHS game, Georges and Tivoli game. And they watch the first game, which is Georges versus Tivoli. Fine. They said the catching versus STATHS game. They said that, I mean, I talk about somebody who were top scouts. And true, them, I can't call their name. But I know the man are Jamaican. Jamaican, but they're more overseas. They said that the catching and STATHS team are two better teams than the Georges and Tivoli team. And the game in itself was at a higher tempo and at a better with regards to intensity than the previous game.
Even Patrick talk.
So,
Patrick said first was a game and he couldn't use them. He lose, but he not lose.
Yeah, man, the game was very, very intense, man. And I could also believe that the game of catching play versus STATHS, or the STATHS catching game, I could also think that maybe the game that drained the two teams going to the next game.
I think so too.
Just like how when time CC played the STATHS
No
game.
team not drain like KC, trust me. You know, see the man them a drop down after that game.
This is what happened now. Look on KC at full time. Look at KC at full time after the STATHS game. All players were on the ground. Them have the energy when them come back up because them realize that they can win and stuff, you know. But that STATHS game where them play would have taken a huge toll on the player's body. People are going to say, boy, MG are youth, them young and youthful exuberance is a part. I agree. But remember, the big bad CC, after the STATHS game where them play, they go play Cornwall after. And it was evident that they were tired. It was evident that they were tired.
Even in the first half against Christiana.
You can't see. And then no, remember this now. I'm sitting there, man, who, I think, which team they got draw, man? STATHS. STATHS did tired, so STATHS got play mile goalie and couldn't get a point, a result at that game. Because I'm tired.
Likewise, CC.
Now, catching got play against STATHS in a high intense game. And the two teams them drain out each other. So the follow-up game, they couldn't push out 100%. You see how important recovery is now. So guess what happened now? More than likely I got it. Well, actually, the Georges them probably have more fresher. Because remember the Georges play earlier. Georges and something they play earlier. Georges, you see it funny? Georges and Tivoli play earlier. And which was the first game up at JC that did it? It was
JC Hydel.
JC Hydel is the first match, right? Or the second match?
Last match.
It was the last match. Which was the first match?
Who played the first? Mona
and who? KC.
Yeah.
Mona KC. So and then no. It got rough, you know. Because the teams that want to play earlier now then get less rest. They get less rest. But anyways, as we said still, I do think that the games that these teams have played will definitely take an impact on these teams. It will definitely take an impact on these teams. Tougher game, I think that KC, people are going to say, alright, them have the boss recovery team, have a really good recovery team. But this is football and this is humans. MG, don't you know these coaches would have to think this out before the season? Conditioning? Of course. But guess what they not think about? The intensity of the match. You can't think, no matter how you assume.
And the opponent.
No matter how you assume. When the match play, it's different, man. When the match play, it was totally different. Because, so me going to this game now, I think the KC versus St. Catching game, I think Catching gonna win the game there. I think catching go win the game there.
The most KC can get from a game is a draw.
Me I go say KC 1, catching 2.
Still 40 to go through.
Yeah.
And
Yo,
Mr. Nine said squad rotation is essential. Not at this level. Not at this point. You have to have the best players on the pitch at this level.
Mona supposed to have the best squad depth.
Mona? No,
Yeah.
no.
JC.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
JC.
With someone to see up there.
Yeah, man.
JC
JC squad big, man. JC have must about 10 man on the bench.
Yeah,
Run right track.
They have 10 man. But if you check the stats, how much changes they make in a game there?
No, but where depth is concerned, they do have that. Mona have like Mona have 5 players, but R6 players.
Enough time Giovanni Taylor they on bench, you know. Enough time.
Exactly. But Mona best squad is always on the pitch. Majority of the time, all games Mona best squad is always on the pitch. You rarely find Mona take off them vital players. You rarely find that. Kante now come off.
No.
Theo now come off. No players not coming off.
The one man who want on KC tomorrow for regain him energy or daily. I just hope say. And him they look mash up the most last match.
He was knackered. That's what the British should have said, knackered. Him really tired, man. I can't see, man. Him have nothing more left in him.
Him needs the problem.
Yeah, the striker.
Yeah. The man daily.
I think
me need him to be alright. Once him alright, me go confident.
So
me
did you know
want
that
him bust
game
too early.
stats never necessarily give 100 like KC give 100, because what was required of stats was not totally different than what was required of KC. KC required to give 100% in that particular game.
That is true.
And that might be the reason why they're going to lose versus catching. Because it's hard. It's very hard, you know.
As long as catching though have 2 clear goals, me good. All I want a KC if I go through. That's all me care about right now.
No, technically they might go through same, but I just think that this technically based off of this, if it go like this, them still go through.
Yeah, so that's all I want at this point. All I want. And then this would be one of the greatest overachievement ever in a schoolboy football.
Yeah, so me technically say
That's not true, man.
Brother, yo, the average age of the man them are 14 and a half, brother. Trust me.
14.
The man them are
young
be a
man.
little bit out there, brother.
Me have a story.
Charlene Henry said the ball wrong here, MG. Yeah, it is wrong. It is wrong, but there are many different factors. There are many different factors in football, while sometimes the result would sway to a particular way. And example, as me said, me give you a perfect example. CC undoubtedly the best team in schoolboy football at this present moment, undoubtedly. But they, after playing against STATHS, were very physical, intense game. When they played their next game, it was after 60 minutes, it was clear you could see the intensity of decline. It was clear, very clear. And it's star players them who give 100 versus STATHS. Them couldn't find 100 versus Cornwall. But if CC probably play Cornwall now at 100%, maybe them beat them. Because them know fresher and can give more. And guess what now? It's when you're tired, the brain don't function like it is when you're at 100%. Especially when you're going to one game pre-tired. For footballers, no footballers going to a game pre-tired.
Mona start draw.
Yeah, but me not put it behind KC for pull out a draw out of this. Me not think them over.
No man, KC can't even win in a brother. May I be honest. So in my heart, in my mind, all season I have KC rank over St. Catherine. Right? And so in my mind, KC is a better team than St. Catherine. It's just that, as you know, tactics come into play and situation come into play. So the situation is right now, KC just needs a draw. They need not to give away the game by going after it recklessly. So based on the situation, they are going to play more conservative. That is the best approach, right?
Yeah.
And catching based on the situation, I forgot 100 guns blazing. You get me? I say, and so the situation is what is, and tactical approach to the game is what could affect the result of the game tomorrow. But I honestly think that KC overall is a better team.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think Vassal can manage this. I think him have this. I've seen him do and create wonders within squad already, so can't underestimate him knowing how to manage this particular game.
I mean, I tell you myself, me say catching, yo, me don't know, it's like catching salt, yeah, man. Because when I see catching versus Mona, I say, yo, Mona dash a penalty, but catching dash a penalty first. The amount of goal catching dash versus Mona, yo, catching salt, man. Then catching a play against Stats, and the number 9 kick one ball from about 30 yards out. The ball lick one post and lick in the next post and come out rather than go in. And I say, yo, look at them salt, man. No, but catching so far this season, you're the turner now. Catching so far this season have had pure bad luck where result is concerned. The performance, be a bad luck where the result is concerned. So that nothing just nah go for them way. Nothing. It just nah go for them way. And they make the game them look closer than they actually were.
By the way, so say catching win tomorrow, right? How much points am I upon?
4.
4.
Yeah.
And if Stats and Mona draw, how much points them depend?
That's 4 Mona 3.
Stats are go upon 4. But the goal difference are gonna be the thing. Stats have more goal difference. Yeah.
So it would still be between
Stats and
KC.
It would be between St. Catherine and KC again in terms of goal difference. Yeah. Same.
So,
okay.
I know, depending on how the result of the match go to.
What if Stats really technically all Stats needs actually a draw,
Yeah.
All Stats needs actually a draw.
Yeah.
So not that.
What for them goal difference? What are them goal difference right now?
+1.
Stats.
Yes, Stats are +1.
Oh, so you mean them just need a drive for +1?
No, if
the game done 0-0 tomorrow, they must still be +1.
Yeah, but they might go for how much points? 4 points.
4.
Yeah.
And if catching win tomorrow.
If catching win, depends on how much catching win by.
Suppose catching win by 1.
Catching I think catching go upon same points as Stats. They go upon the same points as Stats.
KC would have drop out. Because catching that big KC is a KC would have drop out.
Yeah.
That them all use.
No, but KC already there on 4. KC already there on 4, so I just goal difference between everybody there. So.
Yeah, but KC they go upon minus. If catching win
by 1, them would end up on -1.
Yeah. Either upon 0 because in the I think it upon 1 no.
You said them upon -2, brother. -2.
Hold on. Let me go upon the standings. So we can't confuse.
Yeah, but -2 in the pan, 2 Stats to beat them.
2 in the Stats beat them. But
-2.
them score 1 versus Mona score upon them. So them depend.
Yeah, them
depend -2 or -1.
-2.
-2. Good.
-2.
So if them
beat KC by 1, them go 1 love. Zane, them are going upon -1.
-1, yeah.
KC would end up on 0. So KC would have got through.
KC and Saturday got through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the KC is that. So what I'm catching need a better win ratio than that.
Yeah. Win 2 they may go through over KC.
Eh?
If they win 2, they may go through over KC.
Yeah.
But Casey
Well,
still, a comfortable-ish position. Comfortable-ish.
Casey in the best position right now, we got you.
Yet, technically, in the best position.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right now, me not hope for nobody for win for me.
Me not hear you, low man.
It's a stats. We are beat stats tomorrow, I just keep that going,
What you say I do?
It's just never do no or never. We not hope for nobody for do nothing for we. Just we have to do it.
Yeah. Ah, but you're low man.
No, me I say
Still low.
at my time, no or never.
Come like you fling your phone now and can't hear talk from here, so.
Basically, myself, them not have no option.
No man, they not know they have to win.
Them not have no option. They have to just go. All guns are blazing.
But that is dangerous now.
Mm.
That's a dangerous.
Bailey ready for the opportunity up there. I mean, I want him miss the opportunity them up there. Cause I got open up for him up there. I know it, I see it. Him just need to be clinical and don't waste them.
Have to be clinical. Tomorrow is deciding day,
Yeah, man.
deciding day.
It's like the finals.
Yeah, practically, of course, practically a final.
Yeah, because we will final game for some of them team there too.
Mm-hmm.
So how this a play? I will more than watch a play. Because I don't say a TV watch, but
So sounds so low, man.
Over on it.
over on it, which family can go over it, so can go over it.
Can you imagine, MG? You have 8 teams, and on the final day of the round, only 1 out. 7 teams have a chance to go through.
Mm-mm.
That is a footballer's dream, I mean, fans' dream.
Fans'
that,
dream.
The fans' dream that, man.
No, man, that's
Everybody have to go
excitement.
guns blazing tomorrow.
Amblo, you have to go jump off and jump on back. Your mic low.
Fans' dream.
Mm-mm. That I have trouble that, So,
Man.
It speaks to the intensity of the ball game I play to. Because
Yeah, man. And who make the least mistake tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
That's what I come down to. Who makes the least amount of
So if
mistakes?
Casey get a draw tomorrow, 5 points, and them gone through clear. If stats draw,
Why?
if stats
Nah, tell a lie. When we come on the show tomorrow, if Casey not go through, by mega sound weird. Tell you.
it's a heavy heart.
Yeah, heavy heart there, I tell
I
you.
think all fans should be confident that them team can get the job done.
Yeah, me feel relatively comfortable still, but there is this, the niggling, annoying feeling there, we're not gonna.
Yeah. Just Mago said we have to big up the coaches. 100%, man.
yeah, man.
100%. Have to big up all coaches. Because not only being a coach, but being a father to the youth them, being a friend, a mentor. We have to big them up, man. And I can tell you that this is a lot of people. Some things I see, man, it's a lot of work these coaches put in. And I tell you, sometimes they work overtime. They work so till they're tired. I don't know they look on it. Most even check it out, people are like teams them now, They are a part, the coaches them now, they are a part of big teams, in a Premier League, Look into it. Hydel coach, Tivoli coach, STATHS coach.
You know what I'm impressed with? The level of fitness where STATHS exhibit during the season, even from last year.
Mm-hmm.
If you get them youth there at that level of fitness and a normal thing, brother.
Yeah.
You have to just big up the man, cause the style of ball of them play, you have to fit, brother.
True. Whole heap of running.
Trust me. Yeah, man, whole heap of running, brother. And switching the play and running down the flank and
Where fitness is concerned,
trust me.
catching STATHS Mona. Because them play the most intense games. Them play at a high intensity level. Real high intensity. But if you look on the ball and then sell for them teams there, you can say, the man them carve out, man. Because man them carve out like a some mansa. David said, MG, what kind of training are players doing now at this stage of the season? I think mostly tactical things. They're not enough fitness and now. It's mostly
recovery.
tactical and recovery.
Recovery and tactics, yeah.
Yeah. Mostly tactical and recovery because all the groundwork would have already been done. So it's mostly tactical and recovery. Either ice bath or something. Alright, then them do acupuncture them something there. Because at this moment, every team supposed to have most of the ball them and nurse some level of injury or some niggle or something them a nurse. Majority of the ball like this. Because them beat out.
Yeah, man.
And them flag right out.
Man, they are physio.
Yeah, Shishan said more mental training as well. Of course, definitely. So most of the ball them I get them physio, them I get them massage and them sitting there. Most of them something the ball them I do. So even the schools them will have not have the whole of facilities or resources, maybe like TG, STATHS, Wells, maybe Hydel. Me know JC have it, Georges have it. Who else?
Between them, be careful.
No, but not every day. Every day, STATHS don't have the resources like where.
Here, man, making pronouncements.
I jump in. STATHS not have the resources like what the JC, KC they have.
Oh, we have the resources. You them well kept.
Yeah, man, me not well kept enough. Me I talk about like KC with multiple masseuse and them something there, and JC with multiple masseuse. Every day ball. Every minute of the day ball. I just turn Eh?
Where's the
Yeah, break up, man. Once you break up, just jump on and jump off.
What did you see?
Eh?
When the Spanish road today, what did you see?
Training done long time, man. I coach him in a reason with.
Alright.
I coach him in a reason with, man. Go see my set out jersey and something there.
Guna.
You.
You can't say that. What stats, what resources don't remember say almost every stats player is a Portman United player.
True.
Remember that stats in another 20, you know?
Yeah. I forgot to lift on trophy what year to know.
That is why them fitness levels are high.
Yeah.
Because them been at a high level from summer. And for you know, you put more player, you know, so Mr. Hydel take care of you, see them way.
Yeah.
But in a season.
Oh, you know, so I never remember people. All who are going no people when I remember say me know say them a couple of boys say Sir Will no lift no trophy yet, you know. But I pity they know that these set of youths who right now have lift trophy in the past 2 years have lift multiple trophies.
When they win under 20 every year.
Yeah, them win under 20. Awarded them win like August, them win under 20. So them know what it takes to win a trophy.
And you can see it in them style play too. You can see a long time.
And them when you 16. So but we know that go. And you know, funny enough, you know who them win the under 16 verses, the U under 20 verses. Now Catherine. Catherine. Yeah, tell her, man.
Yeah, racing team, man.
Racing not catching, man. Racing and catching is the same thing, you know. Pieces and what they call racing? Racing they have a different name when they call it, man. Remember. Anyway, alright, so next match we are gonna go to the predictions now. STATHS v Mona. STATHS v Mona.
Tua.
Shane said
A joke, man. 3-2 STATHS.
3-2. Is that heavy guns blazing game this one?
Yeah, man. Guns blazing. Goals.
3-2, that's all about you.
Baba, what's the 3-2?
3-2 in favor of Mona.
3-2 in favor of Mona?
Sure.
Ain't Baba?
Yeah. Many reasons why I'm going with Mona.
What make? Tell me some reason, man.
Reason one. STATHS to come off for last. As the preseason favourite, them have everything to lose. Knowing Butler, him does not come in again and play football.
Why is that?
Butler? Butler know what certain things. First thing Butler to the interview saying my partner. And this in our pressure them no way at all tonight.
Oh,
right?
joke can make. But Baba, I can show you a video right now. With Butler, I rally up youth them on a ball. Me can show you a video right now.
I love ball, man. I ain't that man. I love ball, man.
No, man. Everything on the line for him right now. Can tell you that.
Some reputation on the line, man.
Yeah.
After I'm done, I
Baba,
put the
and
team.
what
So.
the man do an interview and say there's no team like Manning Cup have the quality as this team, you know.
Yeah, he must go back that.
Half back that.
And him have the best number 10 by far.
Best keeper
Yeah,
in the
man.
country, best number 10 in the country.
I don't like my tell, man. You good for real.
Eh? No,
Me like him no good.
We no deny say no good.
Him good, but him man are the best.
No. Talent wise,
Use
He
that
better
quality
everybody-
you, but we not say we not dispute that. But what I'm saying is because him said that he has the best quality in the Manning Cup, that would mean say him himself a put the team under pressure. He ma put the team, he ma put himself under pressure. Eh?
what the best quality man in cup? I mean about the number 10.
Where's that?
My cut about rest man, number 10. In good man.
No man, me not deny, no man, you bad, but we not deny.
Yo, the man a bad ball about the man say not only schoolboy football. So him include all that Costa Cup in that.
That
Him say
Cup overall football in Jamaica.
and even the Jamaica Premier League them. Everything the man say. Denzel McKenzie is the best number 10 in Jamaica. Madness that brother.
But we know him always make them kind of pronouncement there. I mean,
You know, say nothing wrong. Because we not have much creative play in Jamaica and in the JPL. I want play, I can't compare me to right now as a number 10. And it's a Juma Johnson.
Baba, no. Me can't agree with that.
No, in terms of creativity.
Baba, me can't agree
We don't have
with
no
that.
much player.
Baba, in a schoolboy football, the most creative player in a schoolboy football at this moment is Malachi Douglas.
Yeah. Well,
The man can't touch Malachi, brother.
Malachi Douglas is the
Can't
most
touch Malachi.
creative player in a schoolboy football at this present moment.
Malachi Douglas is good too, you know. But you know how much Malachi Douglas in STATS and in Shyout. Malachi Douglas is a lot over left side, I feel.
No man, listen man, you can't use one game to say.
Well,
What
that's
about
the next
consistency, no man?
but I see you, let me tell you, I have over everybody at school with them. I only play a kick ball and left foot as good as the right foot.
No man, let me say now, you know what schoolboy football then, Baba.
What you say?
Baba, you know
Him just a watch more. Him just a watch more now. Him watch schoolboy football, but him watch more.
Kenny Young at St. Catch do the same thing. Left corner, right foot, right corner.
Good.
Me hear you, man.
I wonder if Shane was a me. I want to watch more super Jamaica.
No, but Baba, if you say him are the only person you see use them 2 foot like that, that means that Baba, you're not watching enough them.
I want time I was catching play, no.
When you see them,
The other day against Vietnam, man, against STATHS, man.
and were you impressed?
What you mean?
Them bad, though.
Team wise, very good.
But what I'm saying is in a Baba is that to say your player is the best in the island, Baba. Baba, you know much ball in Jamaica. Baba,
and you,
alright,
you wouldn't have seen them all.
fine. Even if him can use in 2 foot, Baba. There's a lot of other players, despite them can't use in 2 foot like that. They are very, very talented, exceptionally talented. Kyle Dixon, who is actually a false 9, is a notch above a lot of players we can ever see. I mean,
can play.
technically gifted.
But you know say Kyle Dixon. I think Chicken better enough than you.
I mean, y'all remind me of Chicken now. Baba, Chicken use him 2 foot.
Yeah.
Baba, Chicken free kick, dead ball, this running. Baba,
Yeah,
Chicken have everything.
No, when nobody not talk about, didn't tell our number 5.
The centre back.
Intelligent youth. I still play football in this long while.
But Baba, that's what I tell you. Say we can't make this general statement about particular players. So what?
No,
Brian Burkett at George is what is almost one of the most complete players. I'm right now. So it's very, very. It's a statement. Listen, you see when you can put a player. Listen, me not deny the youth because the youth talented. I mean the youth bad. The youth bad. But at the end of the day, to say that he's the best of the lot, I don't agree with that.
Maybe a position.
Say, if you say one of the best, would agree with that 100% because he is one of the best.
Yeah, in a position.
Yeah, he's one of the best.
Yeah. But listen, if if he had said anything else, he wouldn't be Butler. You know Butler already.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna go.
True.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go out
Baba,
on the line.
what best keeper in a schoolboy football?
Goalkeeper?
Yeah.
That's a question.
No, you want to
No,
tell me?
Asha.
Yeah?
No, Asha.
But he said Bernard is the best goalkeeper at his age in the island.
No.
You see? You see how crazy it is?
Asha best goalkeeper. That's proven.
You see that's how crazy it is. So we have to be realistic. So even if you have Asha you have Asha as the best, he has as his goalkeeper as the best. But Asha is not normal.
And just me, if we vote, Asha will get 98% of the vote.
Yeah.
Overall.
I would say that. No, Asha no normal, man. If you ask the national coach, he will tell you. The first time national coach, all the things he said national coach in the on the short side. But he has every single thing as a goalkeeper. Alright, you are going to know people. The predictions them. Every day, you will reach now.
Yes, sir.
Well,
MJ doesn't get to see everything I want to do tomorrow, but I have to touch this game. You know? You see, it's going to be a high intensity game. Right through. And I can't tell you, I predict start to win, but more now, I got to depend on how much they get. Because the formation they were Butler play against our formation, there's no way they can play with them 2 man around this alone. To deal with our switch up play, everything. So it depends on Butler ego or this match finish. Right? So my predict starts to win, but I can't say how much. Because it can go anywhere. It can be one, it can be many. You know? And me not only that interview that when him do, me our next interview when him come on and him say, film team, STATHS team and they must win. It's alright if you hype up your team and hype up the youth then. You know? But there are certain things when I sit well with certain people, so you have to put your best foot forward and defend your talk. Alright, that's right there. You know, you have to back up your track. So right now, I say STATHS are give them over 2. But that's not for me say otherwise.
Right, the shit they drop off, they drop off, man.
Yeah, man, they drop off, man.
Yeah, man.
Back to the dead, you know?
Yeah. Trishana said STATHS hasn't Mona hasn't convinced me. They convinced they can keep a clean sheet. And I also don't see them outscoring STATHS. Diamonds and MGT usually play left back, you know. Really, I never know that. Talent, man, me tell saying bad, man. Bad.
When I'm play right back, last part of the game against Jamaica.
Alright, so for me, let me tell you. I think this game can go anywhere. This game is a hard game to decide. The problem I have is that Mona don't know really keep a clean sheet. I agree with Trishana with that. Them can't keep a clean sheet to save themselves. Now, their intent is because they know so they can't keep a clean sheet. They might go try outscore the opponent. I think the game can go 2-2, you know.
What if a goal score, man?
Yeah, man. I think the game can go 2-2.
That's my prediction too, you know, MG. Even though you never asked for mine. Me say 2-2. Anybody can score 3 goals win that game.
Yeah, if somebody can find a 3rd goal win the game.
Yeah.
So if Mona just want a draw, right? I think Mona just want a STATHS want a draw. A draw brings STATHS for 4 points with a +1. A draw if catching win them have to win by 2 goals, they go upon 0. If KC draw, they might go upon 4. And if KC win, they might go top the group. But me think, me feel like
KC draw, they might go upon 5.
5, MG, 5.
5 on top the group. Sorry about that. They might go upon 5 on top the group. For some, me feel like the game I go draw 2-2. Feel like the game I go draw
4 more than get.
Eh?
I would have 4 more than get.
Nah, them not get full of.
So you never play
STATHS are win, man.
KC says what STGC missing from your screen. with apparently me not see nothing not changing and nothing at all. I know. Let me check before me move and say nothing. But it's still
I
match
Saturday
play
again,
Saturday. I'll go on a long discussion about that in match play on Saturday. So as it stand that it look like said the game will go draw. So that means that this setup, based off a Shane prediction, KC have finished on 5 points. 5 points, KC. And Stats that finished on 6 points. So Stats that top the group. Interesting. By my prediction, KC have finished on 4 points with a 0 goal difference. And Stats have finished on 4 points with +1. With a +1. Simeon said, me feel like Mona will win. That's a me draw because it game too close to call. The only problem I have is every team Mona face, they will concede. I remember the hardest team to score upon so far this Manning Cup has been Stats. They have conceded 3 goals entire season. And look on the opponents that they have played so far. And they have only conceded 1, which is versus KC.
MJ. You see, I think the arrogance of Mr. Butler. Nothing wrong with arrogance sometimes, you know, but I think that's going to be the downfall. Because the best way to play Stats is to stay compact and try to look for the opportunities. But I don't think it's in Butler's DNA to play like that. His arrogance not allow him to play like that.
No, we know that.
Because him already feel like he's better. And that is what is going to be his Achilles heel right there. Because he's going to go for it. And if him go for it, I am going to bet that Stats have more at the end of the day to capitalize on the holes in the back. Right?
Yeah.
Stats just need to play for them normal game. Play them game.
Yeah, because the draw still carry them through.
Stats need to just play them normal game.
Any game we lose, we lose it already, you know.
That's what them say now. They say Stats lose the game when them lose already.
The game we lose it. Thank God to KC.
KC give them a wake up call they need, right?
And a wake up call that, brother.
A
nightmare call that, brother.
What you call it?
A nightmare call that, man. Say no that now.
Nightmare call.
With Butler, it's not a hype. Sometimes I see it as a disrespect to other coaches and other programs. To the way it come off.
That's how we look at it.
Off.
Respect your opponents.
So yeah, you have to respect. Listen, JC they made have good team and the coach never come out. Fergie never come out one day and say, "Oh, me have the best team in a Manning Cup."
Never
hear from Fergie
like that.
Last year,
even in predecessor, when him again, him never used to act the way there. When him again, Miguel Coley.
Last year Fergie have much national 19, this and that I rated here, and I've never heard that.
When judges have gone with them rain, you never bell them come out and say what them man never discredit nobody hard work and youth. You get to me and forward from?
Yeah, but you don't have to take it too personal when Butler said that.
No man, let me tell you, you have to respect, you have to look into that way because at the end of the day, everybody's working these coaches are working extremely hard.
Yeah,
and these players are working extremely hard.
Listen up, MG. With Butler just don't take no prisoners when him talk.
No man, but that is the thing about it. Not because
and
he
do it
that way. Alright, me ask a question. Which way you working, boss? Which way you work?
Me?
Yeah.
Me have my own business, man. Me know.
Alright, say you own a fish market, a fish shop, right? And there's 4 other fish shop in the surrounding environment. And one person out of them turn and say, everybody else has be a spoiled fish themselves. Now the advertisement. So be a spoiled fish. This is somebody gets spoiled fish, that somebody gets spoiled fish. And them alone have fresh fish. As a business person, how would you feel about that?
Yeah, but you see, all right. Butler, again, a lot of times the things he says, is he puts himself out there. He puts himself ahead of his boys. And he will make all of the pronouncements. He will take all of the knocks.
But
And
does-
he...
does
No,
that
him not
give
take
him
the
the
knock. And he might take the knock on the field, yeah? And he might take the knock on the field.
But
It's just
but is it
impersonality
right,
that.
though?
It's
Is
just
it right
impersonality that.
Even if I'm
And-
well, so me,
and
hold
it-
on, man. So let me show you something, right? So
Yeah.
if I'm a person who very disrespectful to people, I think people just live with me and say, "Well, at the same time, man, is that okay?"
No.
No, but
It's
to
not
say
okay.
you're the best, is not disrespectful to others.
No, I
It's
know.
just the confidence you have in you.
No, it's not saying I am the best. It's saying that nobody else. Not saying that I am the best. It's saying that nobody else is as good as you. That's totally different than saying that I am the best.
Yeah.
Actually, I the same thing though, MG, but I the way
All
I the
would I
way
like to
say.
tell is all would I like to say it's trying to make Butler win this Man Cup thing. 'Cause,
Well,
you know, she
well,
can't
No,
talk
no,
to
But
him.
that's
no,
true.
but nothing's wrong because he has the team to do so. Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, all I'm saying is the only thing me I say is show respect to other teams because they are working just as hard as you are.
Yeah,
And the
but
players
that not enough
and
thing.
remember say no. If he must say no, remember say you have to understand this. So the players are listening to these things as well, and the players them can't just get up and think like oh me think and say boy that not none of that this or that. The players them are listening to it. The players them are hearing
Yeah.
something. Me not talk team players them not other players from other teams.
Some people are just renegades and they just come across in a different way and they may step on some cons and they're not cranked in a fear either.
But is that right? Is it right?
No, but you would deal with.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
It's
It's
a
not a
different
matter of just conflict.
adults than youth.
You have to be respectful. Listen, success. Yes, it's successful people. There's nothing wrong with being arrogant, but you have to remember that at the end of the day, when you are part of an organization or part of a particular setting, you must respect that particular setting that you are part of. So even in the same sense, he will turn around and say, boy, Manning Cup of foolishness, me no want to win it. So if him lose tomorrow and drop out, and him turn around and say, Manning Cup of foolishness, me never really interested to win it, what would that tell you?
he can't come back and say that because we know what it means to him for win this Man Cup.
Last year.
He said, yeah, exactly. He said last year.
I want this money I say,
Yeah.
oh, you're not listening to that.
So if him said last year, why is he participating in it this year? Why so
That's what me, I
emotional about winning it?
Yeah. So it just goes to show that what the things he said you can't really take him to.
No,
You know.
that goes to show say when every time you say there's something there, you put your players them under scrutiny. Because at the end of the day, if you have
Under
multiple
pressure.
players them, right? And your players are the best players in the island, every competition that they participate in, they must win it, right? And if they don't perform, people are gonna take your players and for joke now. Because them are gonna in turn say, I know you don't gonna say no good enough. Them are gonna say your ball them no good because they couldn't win it.
MG, look pan.
And who it gonna look bad for? Even if you look bad for him, tell look bad for the ball.
No,
and just
he might just say them overhype. People are gonna say them team overhype, and you get me? So them not as good as advertised, and that's not the narrative you really want, because genuinely Mona has very, 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 very good players. So you have to be careful or you say things because
people are listening. People
you want a negative narrative surrounding the players. Them at the end of the day want them matriculate to greater things,
And
to
you know that
university
before?
opportunities or to play with other teams.
It make
You know?
people want the team to fail. Just for him fail.
Yeah.
Which only for one youth to feel. So it set a bad message or set a bad aura or omen around the team.
MJ, don't let it hide. He's in a position to tell us, oh, Malachi Douglas are one of the best things we're doing in football right now.
Kyle Dixon can't say about enough teams.
Because he can back it up. He can back up him talk, don't he? You ever hear the man that come out here and talk about it?
No, but teacher
the man
and different personality.
They're pretty football.
When I expect that from teacher, when I expect that from Fergie, when I expect that from, most of the other people.
No, why not?
Why not?
Why
when
not?
Because
their personalities are not like that.
But,
and,
so, but why you not expecting
that's
from
Butler.
them? But them have more rights to say it than anybody else because these guys are...
Because them have the silverware for back it up.
These are serial winners.
Yeah, but Butler just want to ruffle all the feathers. That's who he is. His personality, that.
But is it right? That means is it right? At the end of the day, is it right?
Can't right, man. If you have
no, I'm not saying it's right.
If you have a problem with MG, talk to MG. You can't talk to MG. People about it. Deal with MG, man.
Yeah. You think, what if me I run YouTube? Me I run a YouTube page and I have other Jamaican YouTubers who do similar thing to me do. You think it's right for me to come out and say, none of the YouTubers I know nothing I talk about. Then I have a clue. I'm my best YouTuber and me alone for watch and me alone do the work. So don't watch them and only watch me. Is that right?
I put it to you, you may have one or two out there who are like that.
No, but is it right?
Right.
It's not right. Ethically, morally, that don't right because then
it's right.
They are putting in the work.
But some people just have different moral compass. Them no stick to what you the things you observe in terms of protocols and ethics and stuff. They are not paying a lot of attention or respect to that.
Are what we believe to be ethically
it's different in their book.
It's different enough for them books. Me get what you're saying. Theme moral compass just step on a different level, and theme compass as it pertains to what is ethically wrong or more morally incorrect or whatever is at a different level versus the average Jamaican. So
but tomorrow. Me expect this game. Glad to see a TV game still, so we can watch it on my phone. This game are gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Be nice. Oh, may I get a phone call? May I get a phone call before? Bless up yourself, Carla. Turn nice in the background, yeah?
Yeah, man, we turn to.
Where's the Wagwan Carla? Which team you support first of all?
Team I support is Jamaica College.
JC.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give your name for the people who can know what call.
Alright. They know her.
Alright. So we are for add to the discussion here. Cause we so we are chat there for we just a lament and beat up yourself.
Yeah,
we love beat up your chest,
Alright, so the thing with the bottom thing I'm gonna search still. I think that we have to take into consideration the context of the whole thing with Butler in particular. I mean, a long time another thing, and you can say that in about his success was earned with a whole bunch of scars, and naturally people are just have skills. So we can't just look on it that way. I think that he has conditioned himself mentally and has forged a path for himself. And anybody who is mentoring, which is the youth he's mentoring, and he has done very well, and his work and so on speaks for itself. So as such, I don't think he's wrong in the sense that he's wrong. He is putting on a bravado, he's putting on a context, and he's showing people. And particularly, I think he's doing this because of the boys, right? He's saying, listen, I can go out there and say anything. He's going to be outlandish because he's teaching the boys to dare to dream and to have absolute contact and confidence in himself. I think that we are misunderstanding his bravado, right? Because, and it's a trait of successful people, right? For example, I coach kids, and especially boys, and when we talk to the boys, we say, yo, what can you possibly think of? Anything you can possibly dream, just say it, especially when you talk to get a youth. And you make them work them hardest, and when they reach there, not there they become a different person. So I want us to take it in the context of development. It's not just, yeah, he might go out there and whatever, but it fundamentally is the relationship that he also has with his boys, and he's leading them through fire. He's teaching them to believe that in themselves and anything. So it's a psychology, right? A lot of people I don't think understand that, especially as a coach. Yeah, his personality is different and maybe ostracizing outside and so on and so forth. But in the grand scheme of the football community and thing, we all know that Butler has a particular experience. So yeah, I think we have to can't be so narrow in how we are thinking about it. You know, we have to go straight through.
So, on the moral perspective, what's your thoughts on the moral perspective?
I don't think that it's a moral situation in the sense that I think it's a strategic situation because how you're right. Okay, what is right and what is wrong about what Butler is doing?
What is right?
What is right and what is wrong with what he's doing?
First of all, if you are in a competition and you said that you have no intention of winning competition, you don't really business about the competition, so you don't really put all the effort in the competition, but at the end you want to win that competition, it would have definitely contradict everything we said prior to. Wrong or right?
Right, but what is the context? Did he say that he's not going to win this year? This year, Butler said that he wants to win Manning Cup.
He said last year he said the same thing. He said he wants to win it. He said he wants to win it. And when he didn't win it, he said he didn't really business about it.
Yeah, because, but in the long and short, in the same season, the same year, the man acquired a club overseas and have done tremendous work outside. So he's just, and he also has, think about it. Look at all of the dots that he has crossed.
We're speaking about schoolboy.
Nobody
football.
now despite that.
Listen. We are speaking about in context because this is what you're doing now. You are speaking about other vast facet that has nothing to do with schoolboy football.
No, the point I'm making. I'm speaking about schoolboy football, right? But let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm justifying or sharing why I think he would have made a statement, and he's not necessarily wrong. So just give me a second. Boom. The man buy club, the man do things, the Dijon Whisper, reach Chelsea, etc., etc., etc. He is building a program that is world class and beyond the schoolboy football. Win it or not win it, he has the right to say that because he knows what he's working on, and there's evidence of that. Wrong or right?
That you're very, very far from the point we're discussing.
Oh, so I'm wrong with what I'm saying?
No, you're very, very far from what we're discussing. You're speaking about things outside of schoolboy football. Within the context of schoolboy football, he said this particular season, he wants to win it, right? Wrong or right?
Correct.
Good.
Correct.
If he drop out tomorrow, he will in turn said he did not business with schoolboy football. Wrong or right?
It's not important.
It's not important.
I not going to say it. I can't tell you what I'm going to say.
No, but that is what he did last year.
I'm not saying that's what he did last year, and that's the evidence you have, and we
have to work with evidence at hand.
If he drops out tomorrow and says it tomorrow, then that's fine.
And then
right?
Good. And then what would you say about that then? Would that be based off a hill more concept and the same attributes that you're saying?
I believe that he has to. Okay, the first thing to say, right, is that he has an overall context. So when he's opening his mouth, I don't think that people should take it literal. Because
you can't say you cannot say we can't take a man word literal, and then we should trust him. If me come here today and said I'm going to do football content and schoolboy football every single night, and you only see me one time per week, can you take my word? Can you take my word serious?
No, I can't take your word serious.
If you don't see me,
because there's no evidence of it.
Good. If you don't see me every single night, no matter where me go, where me do this and that, every single night doing the football content, are you now taking me serious that I'm a man of my word and I mean this?
Correct. I would take you further because there's proof of it.
There's proof of it. No, this is what I'm talking about. You work off evidence that is given. And at this moment, I cannot in turn, after me do all of this hard work with the schoolboy football content, and then when the schoolboy football season done, me I go turn and say, that's a foolishness, man. I shouldn't even bother do schoolboy football. After me put in all these tireless hours in me I go in turn around and say that a foolishness, me never need to do it. What does that say about me?
What does it say about you if you do that?
Yes.
Then it says that you have issues, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
I must have
you're
after put.
using-
Remember say no, he's training his youth.
You are using an example. MG.
Mm-hmm.
When me answer you like that, me I go answer you like become what I know of you. If me I go answer that question there, pertaining to Butler, me I go answer based on what I know about him. If me I go answer that question about myself,
So that means hold him to a different standard.
So that means
then.
yeah, exactly. Shane says so basically you hold him to a different
I'm
standard.
saying that
Then.
I cannot. I am dealing with facts. I'm dealing with what is in front of me, the evidence that is in front of me.
May I ask you a
my
question?
brother,
Do you think you respect
so
your
you're
phone?
going to say to me that I must only answer a moral question about Craig Butler based on what he's doing with schoolboy football.
No, with his moral exactly because we're speaking in context of
alone. No, we have to look on the context.
the context is schoolboy football.
What is up? And the context of schoolboy football is that he's using it as a developmental aspect of his team.
Then do not then
major thing.
fine.
They're only only using it as a way to give the boys a match fitness and promote him academy and his thing and
fine. Hold on. Carla, if that is how he sees it and if that is what he's doing, make that clear from initial good morning that you are not interested in winning this competition. You're here just to play some football, just to give the youth some run out. Don't show that much interest. Don't put in that much effort.
But he would have said it with Dujan Whisper. Him said that he never wanted him played initially.
Hold on, man. He said he did not want Dujan. Hold on, he said he did not want Dujan Richards to play schoolboy football, right?
Correct.
Good.
Didn't he say it?
Hold on. When Dujan Richards got the big highlight, where did it came from?
Schoolboy football.
When Dujan Richards got his big highlights, where did it came from?
Schoolboy football.
So, let me look at this now. If Dujan Richards did go according to him and not play schoolboy football, do you think that he would have gotten the recognition that he's gotten now?
I mean, well, okay. Well, I think that no. Because not locally anyways.
We don't know.
Not locally anyways. No, well, I'm saying not locally anyways, because we know that Dujan would have gone and gotten some experience abroad, etc.
Yeah, but he didn't get anything from those experiences. He
I'm
did not get anything from those experiences that you'd have gotten. He got the notable recognition.
You may know that, I don't know that.
He got the note. Well, man, we speak from what we know, which is schoolboy football is what put him on the map.
Mm-hmm.
And we have already known that.
It's one thing that has put him on the map, but according to the evidence or the statements made by Butler and his camp, right, they would have gone and played resources that and these Genk and all these clubs
and the evidence that we have at hand is that he got the big recognition from the schoolboy football. That is the evidence that the Jamaica has at hand. So hold on. So
not necessarily.
Me can't tell you. Let me say something, you know.
No, wait. Well, let me make the point, and then you can. Not necessarily. I can't take that carte blanche, my brother, because remember, you know, him decides him a go. Alright. So you can't. Sorry, the point I'm making just slip me, you know. But you said that at hand. It is happening at hand. Like it's
no, this is what we have. This is the evidence that we. All right. When you have a courthouse, you only can bring.
So I was going to make the point about his age, right? Remember, Sedujan is too young, anyways. If he signed for nobody, etc.
But him signed to Chelsea.
A lot of the persons he has know that they have interest, like him said, them interested in.
Do you know how much players Butler care upon Charles on a regular basis? A lot. You know, out of all of those players, Dujan Richards get the breakthrough through schoolboy football, and this is what we know. Because we have evidence of this. We cannot account for things that we cannot prove. So even if
we're dealing with a fact-based conversation.
Good.
So I'm not going to tell you that. Listen, I'm not going to tell you that. I think that Dujan Whisper absolutely got a great push and acceleration from the schoolboy football. There's no doubt about the value of schoolboy football in Jamaican landscape, because that is why them even getting a seat for voting on the JFF election. So we know this. We know say.
Yeah, but what do we don't know? What we don't know now? Tell me what we don't know.
What we don't know in terms of schoolboy football?
No, what we don't know about the other opportunities that he has gotten. We cannot account for it. We can't account for it. We can't. We can't come here and say.
I can say to you that I think that even if Craig Butler say, boy, listen, we don't believe that this is something that the man them can. We don't believe that this makes sense or whatever. I think that in his own camp and in his own reasoning with him company and so on, I'm going to say, no, but look at what happened to Dijon. And this is why I think he's taking it a little bit more serious.
Mm-hmm.
Because him can't hold the money when I play Manning Cup abroad, figure out get practice match.
May I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. If this Mona team win the Manning Cup, don't you think this is a big highlight for his set of players has now been recognized as the best schoolboy football team in Jamaica and possibly some of the best talents in Jamaica by winning the competition?
I think that is for sure. Mm-hmm. But I also think that if he was getting and was allowed to use match reels or was using technology before, I think as a matter of fact, I think that if any club or any academy in Jamaica was using match reels and so on and putting it online, right? Because even Owen Hill said the other day, said that it don't make sense to play a match if it's not recorded. If it's not recorded and putting on things, what's the point of it? Because nobody is not seeing it. So this is a greater point, right? It's not just Craig Butler alone. I think that what he has done for his club and which other people should do or should do is put them things online. So this schoolboy football,
everybody do that. Every Sportsmax have videos of every team, every Premier League team in our country.
Fine. What I'm saying that is recently in terms of its push and so on and so forth.
No, but I don't know
right?
J Pillar play on TV. I don't know J Pillar play on TV.
So bring it back home to Craig Butler in the sense that if the youth them get the material and so on and so forth, because on a Jamaica Premier League, schoolboy football does get really hype and it's become a real serious brand to contend with.
Me can answer something. Do you know how much schoolboy football real of individual players are out there right now?
Say that again.
Do you know how much reels are individual highlight reels of players out there right now?
There should be a lot, especially with the work where you are doing and the others are YouTube
no, but
do and
they are there even before me. There's a lot. Do you know how much reel upon YouTube right now with Alex Marshall? There's a lot. So this aspect of having highlight reel is not nothing new. It has been something that is going on for years.
Yeah, but that is something that I don't think it's just having it is what you do with it. Clearly,
no, but you have
a machinery behind his thing that move forward. Clearly, you have a network and a machinery.
No man.
That over the years was created.
No, so but hold on. At the end of the day, we have a topic. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, I understand all of those aspects. But at this present moment, it no matter which part in a world of football you go, you will not find other coaches. You're not going to find coaches just disrespecting their opponents, stating that they are not good. You won't find that at no level. Especially on professional interviews.
So you consider it to be disrespect, right?
It is this, but it is.
And I just introduced the idea to you of strategy.
No. Hey, hold on, man. You can't listen. Me ask you a question. Have you ever heard Pep Guardiola come out and say him have the best players in the world?
No, but
why not?
Interviews are used as tools of strategy.
What? No, why not? Why not?
MG.
Because there might be sanctions in the professional league and whatever. There might
fine, not professional. Fine. Stop. Alright, fine. Have you ever heard anyone in the more players than coach and come out and say them of the best players in Jamaica and them of the best in Jamaica? Have you ever heard that?
Because it's not their personality and that's not their journey.
So you're wrong. Carla, you are defending something way off context because all you do is make excuses for what Butler do. And then no, listen up. You're making excuses because you own.
I'm positing, I'm sharing other.
No, you only put it. It is wrong, Carla. It is.
I think that people are supposed to be allowed to be who they are.
Are fine.
I think that people should be allowed to be who they are because.
So that means that. So what I said. Fine. What I Carla. Carla, if me I want serial killer, that means I should be allowed to be who I am, right?
But there is no thing that Kirk has done that is violent.
No, you said people should be allowed to be who they are.
No, but no, they're
And if I am a serial killer, shouldn't I be allowed to be a serial killer?
No, that is a clear. There's a different line. You're introducing violence in the conversation.
Okay. So hold on. Me ask you a question. So if me there you say every evening I report football news to you guys, and every day me come here tell you one lie, and I'm a serial liar, shouldn't I be allowed to come and tell a lie every day and misinterpret information every day? Because this is me. Shouldn't I be allowed that because that is my personality?
No, well then, no, my brother. But
why not?
But there are lines.
Why not?
Because you're going to get fact-checked and get flopped.
But at the end of the day, that is my personality. Aren't I allowed to be who I am, according to your stance? Aren't
you're going to be fact-checked and you're going to lose your audience.
Even if me fact check me, I'm lose my audience. I'm still going to be me because this is me, wrong or right.
You're still going to be you, and you're still yes, of course.
So, but is it right?
Okay.
Is me being me telling every day right?
I just talked to you about what I just suggested was the fact that there's a circumstance for your action and behavior.
But at the end of the day, even though nobody can stop me, even though no one can stop me from telling lies every day, even if my audience go away, at the end of the day, am I wrong or right for doing so?
And I told you that I don't believe he's wrong. I don't.
No, me not about him. Me not about me for what coming here.
Yeah, man. If you introduce violence and all.
No. Listen to me, man. Want you listen keenly. If I come here reporting football news to you guys, and come here tell lie on a regular basis, despite I'm being fact checked, despite them tell lie upon me, and despite me audience are going. Am I wrong or right to come here every day despite being who I am and tell the viewers them lie and spread false news? Am I wrong or right?
Are you wrong or are you right to spread false news?
Tell lie and spread false news.
Tell lie. I mean, it depends. If you're going to affect the community in a sense, in a way that is going to be debilitating, then fine. I think that is you are doing an injustice to the community.
Am I wrong or right?
And the community will correct you.
Am I wrong or right?
You're wrong with
MG.
You're wrong with the fact that the community will fact check you.
Am I wrong or right for consistently doing it?
You want me to answer the question wrong or right, and I'm telling you that you are wrong in some ways, and I'm saying there are nuances.
I'm wrong in some ways?
It's not a wrong or right answer. It's not a clear cut line that I don't see it that way. Because I said to you that.
Oh, you don't see.
If you're giving false news, Muji,
yeah.
You give false news, right? And you come there every day, and people start finding out and say, I'll give false news, right? There's going to be a consequence because you're affecting the community negatively.
And I agree. But me still give false news and me still can't tell lie. Am I wrong or right for doing so?
I don't see you being wrong or right, bro.
Alright, that means me understand know where your moral compass is.
So now you're saying to me that I have a moral issue.
Exactly. No, because if you cannot hold on, man.
I'm not taking your position.
No, because if you cannot identify when someone is wrong or right and call out the person say you are wrong for doing that.
I told you that there are lines to cross. You mentioned something about violence a while ago. I'm gonna tell you, say if you go violent, then there's a line to cross. And now you're making a point.
No.
You're making a point,
No, it means that you are afraid to call out. If me come here and tell, hold on, man, listen, let me put it with. If me come here and see the every year, and make some derogatory terms towards Craig Butler, which is definitely false, and me do it every single day, despite everything, even if me get lawsuit, me still come on and say it. Am I wrong or right for doing so?
If you come and you be disappointed, okay, that means you're breaking the law, so you're wrong.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're breaking the law.
Thank you very much, sir.
If you're breaking the law, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. I think we take a hold by your time. Bless up.
All right. Yo!
This one you defend the narrative.
Yo! I love argument.
MG, I have a comment.
Yeah, go
on. The call in?
No, it gone. Hang up.
Yeah, man. So I'll say this, MG. Everybody has varied levels of moral compass, right?
Yeah.
And some person may believe deep within them heart that certain things that they say have not crossed the line. Say and do have not crossed the line based on their own individual moral compass. I believe that Craig Butler in himself don't think that some of these things are crossing the line, and that he believe within himself that he's just trying to instill confidence in his players. So I honestly believe that. But for those who have a different level of moral compass, we, especially me, don't like the way that he goes about doing certain things. That's not the approach that we would take. But what I'd say, where I differ from you, MG, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is wrong. You get me? And
No,
wrong or right.
Shit, the
Wrong or right.
The reason I'm using wrong or right for him, is because I just want to identify where his moral compass was.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
So Mr. Butler may very much not be wrong, because you have had great sports stars in the past that had strong bravadas, such as Muhammad Ali, and some people in other countries outside of Jamaica would say Usain Bolt. Some of the things that he does is unsportsmanlike, and it's because they have a different
view,
moral compass. You know, everybody's thing is different, and so while I personally don't like the way Mr. Butler approaches a lot of things, deep within my heart, I believe that his intentions are not bad. It ends up being bad to other people, but from his perspective, he's probably thinking that he's not doing anything wrong.
Yeah. No, I may agree with that. That's the reason I said, in all aspects, I view it that on a moral, that I'm use moral aspect.
Moral.
Me never say him wrong if you say it totally, no. Me say on a moral aspect, it's not right. Me not say him wrong because he never beat up nobody, he never do nobody nothing physically or do no outside norm. All I'm saying is on a moral aspect, where other players are concerned, where other coaches are concerned, who have been working extremely hard.
Them are gonna feel like
exactly. And especially
and that is a fact. Whether or not people have feelings, them are gonna feel that way. But Mr. Butler in a film might have said, boy, them too soft. I not say nothing for do them nothing. You get me? You get me, I say?
Yeah.
So I just different levels of thinking, everybody.
But you can't say certain things mean nothing to you, and then ambulance have it up on the sideline for you.
That is true. That is true now.
Yeah.
Him mouth contradict him actions, because you can't see.
One of them mislead.
Yeah, you can't see through him actions. Them really care.
You can't show him right now. You see versus versus skin catching. When I play catching, I can't show him a video right now. When I rally up more and I'm on a ball.
Yeah, man.
200% in it. So you can't
10 million % in it.
Exactly. You can't turn around and say, no, you're never really interested in.
Yeah, man, we know that emotionally, I'm very much vested. I mean,
that's why I'm saying, if they give him the tomorrow, I hope his family knows him very well and is there to keep him calm during that game.
There's going to be an interview tomorrow, and I'm going to do a preview with the Gleaner.
So because I am actually from a human to human thing, I haven't seen how he gets riled up. I'm actually worried. So I just hope that
can go all in.
He goes all in, and the game tomorrow gonna be very intense. Zane, based on the situation I'm in and based on the opponent, it might end up being quite intense, and I'm hope that his support mechanism is there. And trying to keep him calm during the game. Because I'm honestly worried. I haven't seen him close to collapsing to the ground before.
Yeah,
you have a point there, no, Shane. Win, lose or draw is a point of concern for him. You know, for me, looking on, win, lose or draw. He might can't deal with it if him win either. You understand?
May I get one more call? Bless up yourself, caller. I've turned on the nice in the background here. You have turned on the nice in the background.
Alright, okay. Yeah, man.
Bless up,
Yeah,
caller.
yeah, man. He's so emotionally invested in this.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up everybody on the panel and the people in the chat. You know, big up.
Yeah, Wagwan. Which team you support, by the way?
I just listen to the conversation and I'm going to stay long because I know you have more callers online.
Yeah.
But I was just listening to the conversation about Mr. Butler a while ago. And I called last night and I talked a little bit about Mr. Butler too. But what the guy was saying a while ago is that I guess he was missing a lot of the points when he think he was trying to make. But my major thing about Mr. Butler and his rantings and what he says in the public is that it just makes him look nonsensical sometimes. Because when you said no team can match you, and you said that you didn't say it in the same words last year, but you alluded to the same thing last year. And when you said no team can match you, then team like CP got come down and kick off the face 3-1. Play you off of the park. People just, what you have to say about them statement there? That's some nonsensical statement. And even before you would have lose a match for the season, people could have just look by you and say, Mr. Butler, you can't make them statement there. The ball round. If you know football, you can't come out and say, you are going to win this and you are going to win that like it's a sure thing. And no team can match you, right? Because you will end up looking silly. Because even the greatest teams on earth lose matches sometimes. So then, to me, I don't know why a big man would have come out and just, in my estimation, just say some things where not really make no sense.
Yeah.
And even since season, it proved because him draw too much, so two team match him.
Yeah.
And he used the word match. So two team match him since season. So what I did say before is rubbish.
It's not valid.
It's not valid. It not make no sense.
And then now look at this now. If people were holding his players at a high standard, after making that comment and making that comment now, people are gonna start look down upon the players and say, they're not ready then. If I makes more nice, you can't. When you meet good teams, then that's all. And then not to make it players them look bad. And that would be harsh on the players them.
Yeah, because him look bad for the statement. Because him statement come just blow up in our face. And then the players them put the players, and then the players them look bad as you say. And again empty. And again, second quick point before me jump off. Again, when you say, even the guy a while ago was saying, we're not understanding the science of what he's doing. He's motivating his players and adding all of these double hyphen labels to what Mr. Butler is. Mr. Butler doesn't show up himself. It's as simple as that in Jamaican terms.
Yeah.
The man just achieve some things in a football.
Oh boy, I'm laughing so much.
And just show up on him, just show up himself. And when he do it, at the end of the day, especially when it comes to the Jamaican context, at the end of the day, him come look silly. And it's simple, you come look silly. Because the point on the youth that I make a while ago to say, he might defend Mr. Butler, is that he's using the thing, these statements and these nonsensical statements to me, to motivate, they're saying his motivation. He's using it to make his boys feel motivated. I just think to the contrary. I think to the total, because when you go out and you spout like that, or you're better than everybody else, I think it puts a kind of pressure on your young boys that they probably don't have the mettle to live up to, and it proved last year. In last year, the man said when he play ball in Jamaica.
Take a picture.
I think that before the CC match, in Jamaica, look what Waimadu, and everybody take up Waimadu and practice it. And then another team come from Jamaica in the same competition. Are you using your style You're dummy or whatever. And the other team would have killed you with football.
Alright, Carla, listen to Carla. Imagine if I am a boxer and to them get up and say I'm the baddest boxer in Jamaica.
See?
And tomorrow I go play concrete man creef and then lick up my jawbone, send me in the hospital for 6 months. Tell me now, what leg do I have to stand on to come back again and say nothing to nobody?
For the next match.
I am not saying that MG. The man doesn't make himself look nonsensical. Because you make them statement there. And anybody will know football.
Make sure that I call back every night in the MD. Check in name and number.
Yeah.
Anybody will know football to a level. No, so when you are going to one competition, don't talk them things there.
Yeah.
You could have named Pep and decide where your coach name Manchester City. They are going to the Premier League, don't talk to no side can't match you. And them big man with no ball not talk them foolishness there.
Yeah, true.
Man with no real football not talk them foolishness there. Because, listen, Manchester City, one little time run a one place in the cup, the car will come and the community. We come kick you down one.
No, man,
That
yeah,
is what
it's all,
happens in the
man.
Premier League.
Yeah.
In a one of the cup. Which party have some lower teams?
Come kick out in your face.
Come kick out your face. I make you look like a fool, say I said no team can't match you.
Yeah.
So people really know football. Anyway, MG, yeah, let me go and listen to you.
Alright.
It's all semantics, man. That we call it, We call it
Yo,
semantics.
MG, save the man the number and what you call it tonight.
Butler him rantings keep us talking,
Yeah.
It keep us
Hey,
keep
let me tell you something, yeah?
Entertain.
For me as a content creator, it makes really good content. Come tell it. No matter who I go in Jamaica, people want to hear about life. That is the truth.
All right.
People want to hear about it. So once Butler come out with something controversial, bam, on it.
There you go.
People want to hear what he say. Either one of two things. And you're going to have people who believe him and rally up by him, and you're going to people say, no man, that doesn't make sense. I'm mad this him attack. But that's a personality. That's a personality we have. Just very conflicted.
Yeah. I'm not going to be quiet and humble like the other coach.
So that's how I say
it's
people.
not Butler that.
There's an image, one preview with, I think, the Gleaner, by a man who's supposed to see it. So don't know, sir. We're going to run a video on that. To see what I go on. Alright, may I take a last caller now.
No, but make sure, sir, when you review the article there, you call back that same caller there to help you review it.
Alright. Caller, bless up yourself.
Yeah, me, man. My signal not really so good, so me just want to say my little 2 cents before I go where I go because I don't want to go to bed with it. But me I say,
Wait, hold on. When me I know I'm going to bed with it?
Oh, this show nice tonight, man.
Every time him do it last year.
Yeah.
And look what happened to him. Them almost have to carry him out past stretcher. You see it?
Yeah.
I'm just hope tomorrow. The first and foremost thing just hope tomorrow.
Yeah.
Them have an ambulance nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Here what happen tomorrow. First thing first. Mona go guns blazing, and every day you know the truth. She don't know the truth. If them go guns blazing, Stats only concede a few goals this season, so that I tell you, say, the defense very good. But now, so one might not squeeze past them tomorrow, but me could be realistic. Mona can see tomorrow. Them just not have a good record on it, right?
Yeah.
So what got them go down, them go way down, and so them go score, and what got Stats just want to collect the ball one time, boom, goal. And them have to do a switch to flank, So tomorrow me predict a 4-0. Honestly, I don't know how much
that rough. Let me tell you, the truth is, in ball them, some bad ball. In ball them have some bad ball.
Yeah, man, them have some really good ball.
It will open the game.
Rabina God, Denzel Washington, Hussein.
The best approach you can take tomorrow at the KC approach. Because best believe the Stats are going to play ball tomorrow. Because remember, I'm Mona really about Mona right now, right? We're not talking about before. right now, Mona is underperforming. We can all agree to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mona are underperform. So, for you, if you go against a side now, we don't really concede much goals and score a bag of goals. Although you score a lot of goals too. But what the key thing? You keep on conceding. Walk on tomorrow. And then when Mr. Butler do, him do something wrong too, because him always do it. When you go say you have the best quality across the island. So me view it, you know. That is rubbish. You have too many good coaches out there and too many players for you to say that. But better than the players where you have for you to say that. Lenny Hyde now say that, and Neville now say that, and the rest of coaches them now say that. I think it disrespectful for you to say something like that. You see what I say? So right there, so now you have to cause a stir up in your community. You see what I say? So me not feel no way if Stats give all 5 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yo. Take you out.
What if they win the game?
So what gonna make them win?
Yeah.
You top watch football.
That.
You top watch football.
If Mona, if Mona win, kudos to them, but Craig already do himself.
You have a crown, but like they win.
Putting team under pressure.
But what if he win the Manning Cup? Come here, tell him. The truth is them
we have to crown him king.
They have the players them to do it, you know.
Him have the players to do it, but him keep on because him keep on at himself bad because when him have a pump up himself and say, oh, him have the best quality, that put the players under pressure and then everybody can take pressure. You're not hear Stats coach say that. You're not hear Clarendon College coach say that. You're not going to hear that. You're not going to hear that. So when Stats score 4 or 3 or 5 tomorrow, just want to know say him alright and the ambulance there to take him out. Because them are going guns blazing and Stats are going to want that for happen. Them are going to love that. Because them are going to score.
Alright. Bless up yourself, Carla. I'm glad you're not getting guy bed. I'm glad you're not going to bed with it by your chest, you know, because boy, I don't know what happened to you.
I have to let it out. What was it tomorrow?
Yo, a good thing man get through MJ.
Alright, bless up yourself, Carla.
MJ, you see,
whenever I got work in the morning and by the time we drive out, we have to go drop one load before and can't lift with the yard with the load. Have to turn back and hit the bathroom right away. We just can't lift the yard with it. There's a trouble upon the journey. I wasn't buck up on the traffic. When you cringe in the toe, you see.
You know, I'm glad to start though.
Yeah.
This year, our mature and discipline with this system where we are playing. You see, we under one love. You know, see no panic same way. You see panic? No. So no team can't make a panic like one time when we don't know what we are doing. No team can't make a panic. No team can't make a change what we are doing. And at that, I'm glad for the maturity there. I'm glad for that.
Yeah.
So you see, if you are going to say you are the best, you have to prove it.
All right. You are going to know, Jinx. I have to cut you now. I have 3 hour running program for tonight, you know. 3 hour. And you know, funny enough, we still like 200 likes, you know. People, 3 persons that could hit 200 likes and just close out. Because most of people say, why you 300? I know we can't hit 300. How many much likes today? They said 269 somebody vote.
My wife I run go for your phone, MG, so they like they come out.
Why MG, my wife, depend 2 computers, so 2 laptops, come here, try download the box to carry in my car with me tomorrow.
All right, you're going to know Shane every day. And win. Jay win, I win.
It's wine.
It's a good thing feminine I said. It's a good thing feminine I said.
It's alright.
So bless up, you know, gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming up on the panel, you know, people. So you know,
yeah, man, enough respect.
Have a good night.
Big up.
God bless both all out on the family and take care of yourself, you know. People in the comment section, blessing yourself. God bless you all, people. Thank you very much for turning out again. Drix, you there? I think you're gonna sleep. Janos, I look I'm running program late tonight, man, and the ball them I forgot in bed. Jeez. Sorry about that, baller. Sorry about that.
That like much baller them have, man. Them alright.
Sorry about that, baller. Sorry about that, coaches, because I know some here is supposed to bleed and now. You don't know anything, Gordy, people. We touch controversial stories, we touch everything. We touch about every single thing. But definitely tomorrow, I think I want a good match. Me have a game for draw, the big match for the game, because I personally think that Mona have a very good squad. But it depends on how them approach the game tomorrow. If them approach it conservative, I think that them all get a draw. If them approach it gung-ho, might not turn out too nice. So, bless up yourself, people. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, in the comment section, hashtag Big Boy Side. Man says, so have to run it for 4 hours live. But surf some wicked man, man. 4 hours, man, wicked man. Hashtag Big Boy Side, people, before we go. See you guys tomorrow. Don't know anything already, people. I mean, know it's a tentative. We're supposed to have something that come out tomorrow. We'll see how that one will go, people. Big up on yourself, people. Have a good night. Take care of yourself, people. And God bless you guys and your family. Every time. MG Sports TV, people. We're out. Boom.
All right, respect.